First.
All right, boys, I clicked the right button. So we're back again. UFC 320 pay-per-view. We're going to give you the best parlay bets in this show because you know it's Parlay Madness, episode 48. We're only 2 more shows off the 50th episode. We're going to have to do something special for that. If you got any ideas, please hit me up in the comments and don't just ask for a giveaway because I'm giving away a lot every single week already, man. Don't try to come in my pockets, boys. I mean, what did we do last week? JB, I'm after like mic drop this shit. What did we do last week, JB? Tell the people, man.
Well, we cashed a plus 1,000. That's for sure. We cashed a plus 300. That's for sure. Yeah, and then I'm pretty sure Navajo Sterling. Didn't he get the finish too, or he didn't get the finish? What was the other parlay? I don't remember.
That was the Navajo Sterling KO, and then we had that parlayed with Brando, the Balkan Bear, in round
and he
1.
got the easy money.
That was a lock.
Yeah. We had some big bets too on the props. I think you had a nice little week there, bro.
Yeah, it was a good week, bro. UFC Perth. I just kept it light, kind of. You know, I just bet on all the Aussie guys, to be honest, bro. Navajo, Brando. We bet on Cam Rouston KO in that parlay that we hit, the 10-1. And remember, bro, I was fucking around with the odds. I was like, no, I don't want plus 1,010. I don't want plus 989. I want plus 1,000. Because I know it's going to hit. And I kind of feel like I was responsible for it hitting,
the
bro.
numerology.
So Cam, you're welcome. Numerology. Gary, 333. If you know, you know. Cam, you're welcome. And who's the other guy? Allberg. You're welcome, brother. We cashed it. Allberg sliced through him like butter as well, bro.
Yeah, you could tell it was wraps after like 30 seconds, bro.
Did you guys, I know like your guy, Charlie Campbell, bro. That was a tough one, but if you watch the fight, like after the fight, Tom Nolan, he gets on the mic and he's like, that's for anybody who doesn't think I have jiu-jitsu. And I had forgot like earlier in the week, I was like, yo, I'm going to bet the sub. Let's see if I can get him to go for it. So I commented on his picture, like, bro, I was like, yo, I don't think you like, I was like, you're a black belt with no subs, like question mark. That's all I put. And then he called me out in the post-fight interview. And then I was like, wait, like, I don't know if I'm sure. And then he went on Ariel Helwani. He was like, yeah, it was just this one dude. I don't know if he should, like, he was cool about it, bro. Shout out Tom Nolan. I'm sorry I, questioned your black belt, but you proved me wrong anyway. And you cashed me a little bet. I wish I bet more, bro.
Yeah, no, bro, that is funny as fuck. And like, let's not gloss over that one. Like, let's actually clarify that because Jude told me after the fight, like, bro, did you hear what, did you hear what Tom said? I think he was calling me out. And I was like, I don't know, bro. Like, he probably gets lots of comments and that. And then he was like, nah, bro, I'm 99% sure it was me. And then he went on Ariel's show and he said there was only one guy that did it. And he deleted your comment as well, right? So that kind of proves it. But then also, you had some DMs with him that I saw, and he basically admitted it. So Jewish Better called out Tom Nolan for having no subs as a black belt in order to cash his submission play, and it fucking worked. I mean, it worked to some degree. I was obviously upset for Charlie. Maybe, I don't know what would have happened. But that's crazy, bro, that you actually called it. So that might be the new meta, comment.
Yo, yeah. That was sharp, low key. I didn't, like, in a million years, I didn't think it would work. I wish I had said it on the podcast. That'd have been, like, doubled down. Like, yeah, I commented on his shit, and, like, he's going to go for it now. Let's see. No, but he even admitted, he was like, yo, that's the motivation I needed. So I'm over here influencing fights, bro.
Yeah. That honestly, that was crazy, bro. But, yeah, obviously, well done to cash in. Obviously, I was sad. I didn't want to see Charlie lose. I'm sure you felt the same, Zar. But bro, what I will say, bro, is I can say it now because I didn't want to say it pre-fight, obviously, but I can say it now. Charlie didn't go in there without any injuries. I'll tell you that now, and I'm not just talking minor injuries. I mean, I won't say the exact injury because I still don't want to say it, but I'm telling you now, he had a bad injury. Me and Zar saw it in the flesh. We saw the moment it got injured. We even got it on fucking camera. But, I wasn't uploading that, of course. But, when he took the fight, I was like, I text Zar. I text you straight away. I was like, bro, what the fuck is he taking the fight for? We saw that injury. And obviously, he still went out there and put on a good performance, though.
Yeah. He went for it, bro. And like I don't want to talk about it too much. So I just left the fight alone, and I was just like, I'm gonna root for Charlie. I know he's up against it. Flying across the pond. So I was just rooting for him. And he put on a good fight, dropped him. But that's just how it goes. The fight game, bro.
I felt like he was super chill. Like when Tom got his back, he was just like looking up. He was just like relaxed, bro. I was like, Charlie, bro, like the guy's on your back. And then, he subbed him like pretty fucking fast. So I don't really know what that specific sequence is about, but maybe he's just tired or some shit, or maybe he thought he was all right. Yeah. Who knows, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
But boys, we're on to a big UFC pay-per-view card this week. So we might as well get straight into the first fight of the night, man. We got Veronica Hardy versus Brogan Walker. Shout out to Veronica. Obviously, I'll be rooting for her. We met her briefly when we was at where did we meet her, Zar?
Apex.
Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like after the fights, she was doing some analyst work, so she was just like hanging around, and we're just like, "Yo!" I accidentally called her Macedo. I was like, "Yo, Macedo," and I was like, "Ah, shit."
Yeah, and you fucked me because I said it as well on camera. Yeah. I was like, "Yo, Veronica Macedo." I was like, "Oh shit!" I mean Hardy, and then she was just laughing and stuff. So she, she's cool, but I don't really have much of a take. I mean, she's minus 900 or whatever it is. Like, what am I really gonna do with this? I just feel like this is a fight you have to pass. I mean, I could see people like trying to play, over in a parlay. I could see people trying to play like the submission just to try and get some value. I just feel like this is a massive pass, boys. What about you guys?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I think Veronica Hardy's live to get a finish here, low key. I know she's not like the most dangerous striker in the world. It's women's 150 strawweight, but I just think she's overall the better fighter. Maybe I'm chasing the value, but I think the KO prop at plus 600 is pretty telling. I also took stabs on the round 3 at plus 1900 and the round 2 at plus 1200. I think she could kick her in the head. I watched this girl kick Juliana Miller straight in the face. I think the lateral movement and some of the shots that she was landing on Miller, I think Miller's a tough girl. Brogan Walker been finished before. Now off a 2-year layoff, I just think she's super stiff in the striking. Yeah, Lucindo couldn't do it, but she was still kind of cracking her, bro. And like I said, I just see Veronica, very smart, high IQ. She's got Hardy in the corner. Yeah, I do think she can, bro. I think especially later in the fight, we see Brogan Walker is getting older, been out for years. We don't even know where she's at in her career at this point. So I'll just take an upside play. Maybe I'm chasing the plus money, though.
Zah?
Yeah, I don't have a great read. I think Hardy smokes her though. She's like way, more athletic. She's younger. We know who the UFC wants to win. We know like this is a clear. I don't want to say setup fight because I don't know, but I think they want Hardy to win, do well. She's an analyst and good personality, and I think they know that what they got with Brogan Walker. Older, and they keep feeding her to prospects. So yeah, I got Hardy here, and I'm rooting for her.
It's kind of weird that Brogan's still in the UFC. Probably just a contractual thing, but I mean, they can cut people whenever they want. So I don't really know about that. But yeah, this is a easy spot for Hardy, but I'm not going to play minus 700. So we can move on.
Minus 825.
You guys want to put some stuff down? I'm just passing.
Nah, that's cool, bro. I'm not going to parlay anything on this one. But yeah, I did play the round 3 at plus 1900, plus 1200 on the round 2.
Spoken like a true degenerate.
Yeah.
Love it. Ramiz versus Austin Vanderford. I mean, it's just tough to trust Austin at minus 300, after his performances against Gegard Mousasi in Bellator and also against Aaron Jeffrey in Bellator, who's not a heavy hitter, who's not really a finisher outside of maybe breaking you late in round 3. And he knocked him down twice. Aaron Jeffrey dropped him in about 30 seconds and then knocked him out in about 2 minutes or whatever it was. So that wasn't good. The Gegard Mousasi one, again, that was weird. And then he got knocked out and then he grabs his shoulder like it was a shoulder injury, but then the exact same thing happens to him the next fight. So I don't really know where Austin chin is at and durability is at. That was at 185. Now he's down at 170. So is it better or worse? I don't know. But obviously, if you go back and look at Ramiz's fights, his losses, because we just touched on Austin's only 2 losses. If we look at Ramiz's losses against Court McGee, grinded out, grappled, bullied, Max Griffin back in the day. I want to speak about the more recent one because obviously he's improved since then. which is against Femba Garimbo. And it was one of the worst performances in UFC history. I think he landed 3 or 6 strikes.
Yeah.
3 or 6 strikes. And the fight went 15 minutes. And why did he land 3 or 6 strikes? Because he got grapple fucked. Bad. And I feel like Austin Vanderford's way better at grappling than Ramiz. But than Femba Garimbo. But it kind of reminds me of the Cam Roston and Petrosky one, just in the fact that, I was thinking, obviously, I remember people, and I didn't agree with this. Obviously, we bet on Cam KO, right? But like a lot of people were saying, Petrosky's a way better wrestler than Finney, so he's going to be able to get him down. And I was like, well, yeah, but Petrosky's got fuck all durability compared to Finney. And like Vanderford seems like he's got fuck all durability compared to Garimbo. And also, he might be a better wrestler, but he's not as strong, So I feel like, and I don't know, that's debatable, but Garimbo's, I think he's a bit of a powerhouse, you know what I mean? So, yeah, he did grapple him, but it's not a guarantee that that's going to happen, especially in round 1. But I do feel like if Ramiz doesn't finish him in round 1, he's going to get finished. I mean, he's got around 10 wins, Ramiz, right? 12 wins. Every single win except for 1 was in the first round, right? And that other one was in the second round, and it was like, whatever, fucking 8 years ago. So, basically, if the guy don't finish you in round 1, he's going to get finished. But I can't trust Austin, man. I just can't trust him because at the end of the day, he is going to grapple him. Ramiz has very good front chokes, so I can't say that he's not going to catch him with it. He's like a specialist, so I can't say that won't happen. And how can I trust his chin against someone who, by the way, doesn't really hit hard or have good striking, but he will swing. Did knock out goal. So I don't know. It's a pass for me, but I guess Austin probably wins a decision. JB?
Yeah, I think he could even finish Ramiz late. We've seen Ramiz finish one time before. Obviously, he got his ear boxed off there. It's a little bit different. I like Vanderford with those wrist rides. I feel like Ramiz, especially in the Garimbo fight, starts to post up on that elbow. He gets tired too. He pulls people on top of him. He makes grappling mistakes there. So I just see it being a tough fight for him, especially when Vanderford gets to decide where the fight takes place. The up and down movement, the control in the wrestling. I think training at American Top Team, I've always stated I believe in those guys' grappling ability. So, yeah, it does worry me that he got knocked out by Aaron Jeffrey, not like a big power puncher, but Ramiz striking just isn't really much to me, and I think the feints and the level changes are going to be on the side of Vanderford. So that's where the fight for me is going to be dictated. No bets for me personally because just don't see any value.
Yeah, I'm sure one day Vanderford's going to get knocked out again as like a -300 favorite. So I just don't know when it is going to be though.
Could be this fight.
Could be. I can't forgive those knockouts. How soft he went out, Zal, what do you think?
Yeah, I think I'm passing on it, but you could, find a way to play like Ramiz round 1. I saw like FanDuel has a good price on it, but yeah, it's just I think Vanderford's going to win with the wrestling. He seems to have decent cardio. He's coming down in weight, so he's probably going to be the more physical guy. And yeah, like against the Themba fight that you brought up, he just got grinded on the fence, like just didn't show a lot of urgency. Maybe he's looking better lately. He's throwing hard versus Gall. Actually trying to win. But Gall's not going to like take you down and grind you out. So I just feel like it's a bad matchup for Ramiz. But yeah, like you said, you can't trust Vanderford at these type of prices, even though we're picking him to win. And it's probably like a 30-27 decision.
Yeah. And, Carl, you're saying I'll take Vanderford personally. Yeah, you could argue that, but, Vanderford is -300. So it's just a bit of a different conversation.
Yeah.
I see him even just beating him up against the cage, bro. Like his pummeling's not that good. See him getting like the wrist ride and just holding him up against the cage and throwing punches. Like, seen guys do that before. I feel like Vanderford's smart. Just really annoying. He makes guys carry his weight too. I think that's really smart. In those wrestling positions, it's not like, easy to get people off you. They're always constantly getting your hands to the mat, trying to get your weight down. And Ramiz, I don't think he has like the worst get-ups, but eventually he just kind of accepts bottom position. And that's going to be his downfall here.
Yeah, and Vanderford got a good win over Veretennikov, who's a pretty big guy for the weight class, and he also beat Fabian Edwards back in the day at 185. So that's a great win. But I will say that Fabian Edwards is a completely different fighter now. Like if they fight now, so he lost 30-27. I actually watched that fight like last week or whenever. He lost 30-27, Fabian, but I'd actually bet Fabian Edwards this time around. So I think that's how much has changed. But he still did get the win, So that's a good win. A couple of good wins on his side. I don't know who pissed in this guy's cereal, but it wasn't me. So don't get angry at me. Ramiz by power slap. Yeah, we'll see.
JB Patel, is that like the Indian version of like me?
You
Yeah.
or me? Bro, it's so annoying
Yeah.
you took the name JB, bro. It's
I'm
like
sorry.
it's fucked up, bro. Like I was born with that shit. You just came up with it in your teens, bro. Like what the fuck, man? But it's all good, bro. It's all love, man. But yeah, we got Soriano versus Veretennikov, who I just spoke about. So is it going to be a Vanderford part 2? What do you think, JB?
Bro, look at the shape of this guy's head. How could you bet again? Look at Punahele, man. This dude's just built like a freaking. Look at that. Look at that thing. You're gonna knock that guy out. It's gonna be kind of hard, bro.
Maybe to the body.
Yeah, maybe to the body. He's been hurt to the body before. I think that's Veretenikov's probably best strategy. Hurt him like Allen. Try to get to the body. Keep this one at kicking range. But I just think like he's such a bad grappler that Puna is gonna get him to the ground. Probably start to go there, and he's really good at wrestling, gathering the legs. I like the way he, doesn't give up position. And say one thing about Baeza not finishing him. At least Baeza, attacks arm bars. He attacks knee bars. He tries to make things tricky in the submission aspect of the fight. Veretennikov, I really just don't think he threatens much of anything. And I think he makes really drastic mistakes on the ground. So Puna should know the game plan here. I think he's going to get the fight to the ground. And once he's there, I've seen him, even in the Baeza fight, he's going for Darces. It's not counted as a submission prop, but this is where watching the film maybe comes into it. He's going for short chokes. Like, how Covington versus Masvidal, he just go for that short choke, force you to react. A guy like Veretennikov, I could see him falling into that trap. And Puna just throwing in, we saw it with Roman Dolidze versus Anthony Hernandez. He choked him with no hooks in. I could see Puna getting one hook in, throwing in just a rear naked choke, and then getting in the other hook. Maybe even flattening out Veretennikov, who's been in 2 submission attempts now in the UFC. Vanderford had him deep sub in round 1. Even went for a Von Flue choke there. It's not counted as a submission attempt. Because, it's weird with the submission attempts, right? Like the UFC, they don't count certain ones. It's got to be like a deep attempt, I guess. And sometimes they count random ones. So I don't know how it exactly works there. But if you watch, like, he definitely makes mistakes. I believe Prado took his back, but he got too high up on the back. Winds up falling off for a triangle, and I think part of that could do with size. Puna, a guy coming down from 185. Prado was a guy who was getting wrestling going versus this guy from 155. So, yeah, line a little crazy, but I'm looking at Puna sub 2-3. Those numbers could be a little interesting. I know he's never gotten one before, but yeah, what do you guys think?
Zah?
Yeah, I was, me and James were talking about this for a while because we met Puna in Vegas. He was a cool dude, and I was considering laying the chalk on him. It was like 220. I don't know. I think that was like a week ago. And I just didn't want to be biased. I was like, okay, I mean, he could hurt him on the feet. He could grapple him. Like Veretennikov doesn't have much off his back, and I thought he had really, really bad takedown defense too. But I rewatched some of the fights, and even the Prado fight. Like most of those, he just ended up on his back. Like it wasn't through like, oh, Prado, shooting in, taking him down, other than that one suplex, which is like a really bad look in round 2. It was mostly like him throwing spinning shit, ending up on his back. In round 1, he kind of like got hit with the punch and fell over. Like it was kind of like a slip, kind of like a knockdown. So, I was like, oh, the takedowns are going to be free. He's going to be able to wrestle him, but I'm not 100% sure the takedowns are going to be free. I do think, like you said, he's coming. Puna is going to be the bigger, more physical guy, so you can throw him around. Maybe it's like the good takedown defense doesn't matter. He's just too big and too physical for him. But yeah, at the price now, I'm definitely passing. But I think Puna can win. Big moments on the feet, and can get the grappling going.
Yeah. Again, it's kind of like the Vanderford fight for me. Like I can't really trust him, as a big favorite, but I do think he's got a grappling path for all 3 rounds. He can obviously knock everyone out as well. I know Veretennikov has been in there with Barlow and Morales and, ate their shots. But at the end of the day, I feel like you're not just going to eat shots forever. Like at some point, you're going to get knocked out. And I do think Puna hits, arguably even harder than Morales and Barlow, if not similar. And so, chins don't last forever. Puna can knock any man out. On top of that, he can obviously grapple him, but I don't know, bro. Like, Puna gasses out bad, that's the thing. And even in the Baeza fight that you mentioned, JB, he gassed out very badly there. I just feel like we didn't see it unless you really look at it, because Miguel Baeza was way more gassed out, So, like, if someone's fully gassed out and offering zero resistance, it kind of just looks like Soriano just getting the takedowns and top of him. But Soriano was so tired that he couldn't actually finish Baeza, because there was multiple times where the referee would stand over them and say, Miguel, you got to move. Baeza, you got to move. And at that point, you hear the ref saying that, you need to just go ham, right? And all he could muster up was like, some bullshit ground and pound.
Bro, it looked like you was jerking off.
Yeah, I know, that's why I stopped it early. But
that's
yeah,
some shit Puna would do, bro. He's funny as
it would be like that. It would be like that if I was doing it. But yeah. But yeah, like, the guy was super tired, but we just didn't see it. So
facts.
I feel like Veretennikov is probably going to get tired too, but not as much as Baeza. That was like career worst performance from Baeza. It was really bad. And who knows if he gets back to his feet, like, I don't think there's going to be much that needs to be done to swing around if Puna's that tired, because he ain't doing much on the ground anyway. So Veretennikov is a better striker than Punahele Soriano, so he's the better striker in this matchup. I think he goes to the body very well. I'd say his best attribute is actually body work, and that is what has troubled Puna many times in his career. Like the Kopylov fight, he got finished to the body basically, and also in the Brendan Allen fight, he got hurt to the body a lot. So yeah, I don't know. I could just see a weird things happening here, but at the end of the day, you can't ignore Punahele Soriano's wrestling advantage here. So I'll definitely take Punahele Soriano. Maybe if we want to do some ultimate degen parlay, or like we play every money line on the card, to which I sometimes do just to fuck about. Yeah, he would be in it, but I'm not putting any like real money on him. So yeah.
Over 1.5.
Yeah, I like the over 1.5.
Yeah, we need some legs, man.
I know, what the fuck.
We need some legs. So what are we sitting at? Minus 180. Sheesh.
Just a question. There is no UFC betting tips Telegram. There's UFC PFL Bellator betting tips. So if that's what you're talking about, yeah, that's where they are, bro. Major organization betting tips. Just click the link. It takes you to the betting tips. They're right there.
It's a crazy comment right here.
What one?
That.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
What, you mean the one I just spoke about?
No, that this guy said Youssef Zalal, he said his opponent Emmett got KO'd in training. What the hell are you talking about, bro? His opponent Emmett got KO'd. When did Emmett get KO'd in training? What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah. I mean, come on, bro. Like, come with proof or receipts, bro.
Yeah, let me know.
Don't just come in the chat with no profile picture talking like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, give us receipts, bro. If you do, I'll apologize. Patchy mix versus Jakub Wiklacz. I mean, I think we all cashed on Mario last time out. Pretty sure we even put him in a parlay. Pretty sure he might even cash the parlay back then. So, I'm actually doing the opposite here, and I feel like Patchy mix is going to get back. I don't think Jakub is that good. Like, he's all right, but kind of a bad striker. Gets hurt way more than Patchy. Durability disadvantage. Seen him knocked out to the body. Seen him knocked out to the head. You need a sledgehammer to knock out Patchy mix. The guy seems like he's got a very good chin, and Jakub's got no power, and he's not a good striker either. He's all right, so he ain't knocking out Patchy. He ain't subbing Patchy. I mean, no one can sub Patchy, for the most part, right? So he's not knocking him out, and he's not subbing him. He's going to decision him? Maybe. I mean, that's his path, right? His path is a decision, but he's never won a decision on the feet. He's only ever won a decision through grappling, right? And he's actually more of a finisher. This guy's a submission guy. If he's not getting the finish, his margins are not that wide anyway. So I just feel like it's a bad matchup for him. At the end of the day, man, the level of competition is not close here. Patchy mix has been in there against Magomedov. He subbed him. He's been in there against Pitbull twice when Pitbull was still the guy who he was. He's been in there with Mario Batista, much, much better fighters than Jakub. And he's finished a couple of them. He's beat a lot of them. So, what Wait, no, Patchy didn't go against. That was AJ McKee who went against Pitbull, right? Who did Patchy go? Magomedov, Ruffian Stotts. That's who I was thinking about. I
He's
think
been against
Horiguchi.
Horiguchi, Pettis.
Yep, there you go. Horiguchi grappled him. So, no, wait, I bet Horiguchi against Patchy. No, I bet Patchy against Horiguchi, I think, at like plus 200.
Yeah, he
plus
was a big underdog there. He's underdog against Stotts too, like even money.
Yeah, I didn't bet that one. But I bet him against Horiguchi at plus 250. So, I mean, this guy has been in there and beaten and finished so much high-level competition. And at the end of the day, man, he made his UFC debut last time. And we know what happens to some of these fighters making their UFC debut. They don't perform to the best of their ability. And now he's got that out of the way, so I think he's going to perform better here. I've seen him at Extreme Couture every single time I went there over the last 2 months, which was multiple different times. And I know he's training hard. He's getting in good work there. And I still feel like he's probably in his prime at this point in time, or at least, you know, in and around there. And on the other side, we've got Jakub, who is making his debut. So now he has to make his debut. He's probably not going to perform to the best of his ability. So I just feel like this is a patchy spot. I don't know if he's going to sub him or not. You know, it could be a decision. But I just think it's very slim margins for Jakub, whereas Patchy could knock him out, could sub him, and could decision him, and could just out-grapple him easily, you know? So, yeah, that's Patchy for me. What about you, Zar?
Yeah, same thing. I just think it's like a terrible matchup for, I'm not sure how to say it, but Jakub. Just like a better version of him and way more durable. Like I've seen Jakub like hurt on the feet a bunch of times against guys who aren't great. And, you know, he finished a lot of guys by submission early in his career, and then he gets to the KSW, and it's mostly decisions. So I think Patchy has a way better chin. I could see Patchy knocking him out, and I don't really see Jakub submitting Patchy, and I can easily see Patchy submitting him. I could see Patchy out grappling him to win rounds. So I think it's, you know, a clear decision or a finish for Patchy, and I think Jakub's like split decision where it's kind of like a boring striking match and there's not that much grappling. So I don't think that's a very like likely outcome. So yeah, I'm on Patchy, and I'm debating. I was looking at Patchy sub, but then I was like, he could knock him out. So I might play the ITD.
Yeah, JB.
I think he'd definitely knock him out, bro. I've seen this guy Jakub hurt multiple times. Patchy really sneaky with the knees, so I think that's sharp. Just playing the ITD, maybe even like sprinkle the KO. But I do think it's a sub. I think he gets the back. He's really good at getting the back. One thing that I like that he does very well, and I don't know why more people don't do this. Maybe there's a reason. We seen Tainara do it last week in the third round, where you kick off the cage to get the back. You know, you insert the one hook, and then to get the other hook to create the space, people jump off the cage, basically like Aljamain did to Corey Sandhagen when he took his back early round one. Works really good when you're dry. I seen Patchy do that against Sergio Pettis. That was beautiful. The way he traps the arm, just the body triangle alone. You know, you ever have a good guy who's good at the backpack, put a body triangle on you, and that alone is like a submission in and of itself. Like, obviously nobody's going to tap to a body triangle, but it's painful, bro. It drains your energy, and that's why these guys like, you know, Aljamain Sterling, Patchy Mix, like the human backpacks, man, they're really hard to fight against. And when they can get their grappling going, I could see him even hitting that exact sequence off the cage, like I just talked about, on Jakub Wiklacz. Wiklacz is a willing grappler, and I think that's going to get into a lot of trouble here. I think this is going to be purple belt level jiu-jitsu, and I mean that with all respect to Wiklacz, but I think he's going to be going for submissions, making mistakes, whereas Patchy's going to be patient. He's going to be the more higher IQ grappler, and that's eventually going to get him a sub. I think he's one of the best rear naked choke artists in MMA, and he's got a nasty guillotine also. So I think he finds his ways to get to those moves here. It's not short notice. It's not a UFC debut. This is a way easier opponent who's fought the same guy 5 times. You know, my guy Booker T, he said he fought the same guy 5 times. So I got to go with Patchy Mix here. I think he gets it done. ITD, maybe KO live. That's where I'm at. Bounce back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Massive cash last time for the boys, by the way.
Who?
On Mario Batista.
Yeah, I think we all bet him. Like I said, I think we all maybe even put him in a parlay. You're right. Magomedov should have won that one. That's true, right? But they actually fought twice, right? And I mean, he subbed him the first time clean, beat him clean, put him unconscious, Patchy Mix. And then in the second fight, I believe
tough fight to get motivated for.
Yeah, I
in my
believe that he
opinion.
lost that fight, you know, and
Yeah.
I bet Magomedov in that fight, big underdog, but
Damn.
he still did beat him clean round one. In fight one. And man, you know, one of the funny things is you said purple belt versus black belt, and that's kind of what I saw, to be honest. But I saw a Matty Bet short earlier today, and it was Hanato Moicano and Gilbert Burns on their podcast that they do, and then Hanato was like, "There's no way Patchy's subbing this guy. This guy trains with me at ATT, and he's an elite grappler, you know." And then I was looking at it, going like, "That's not what I see, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's not what I see." And at the end of the day, training room and the octagon are two completely different things. And I know that firsthand, you know, from a lot of fighters that I know who like dominate certain rooms, see kickboxing guys I know, you know, like that you've never heard of, but everyone in the gym knows that those guys are the truth, but then they're not that good like in the real fight. So maybe he's one of those guys. By the end of the day, I just feel like there's levels in the grappling as well, man. But who knows? Moicano's a better grappler than me, so you know, maybe he's right. But also, level of competition is such a big thing, like I mentioned earlier. So I got Patchy mixed record up here, and at some point, this fucking matters, boys. Listen to this. So he fought Andre Ewell, choked him out round one. Tony Gravely choked him out round one. Ricky Pandejas choked him out round one. Juan Archuleta lost that fight via decision in his first Bellator title fight, right? James Gallagher choked him out round three. Kyoji Horiguchi, decision. Magomedov choked him out round two. Ruffian Stotts knocked him out round one. Sergio Pettis choked him out round two. Magomedov again beat him via decision. Mario Batista, I mean, that's fucking insane, bro. Like, it's crazy because he's only had one fight in the UFC, but the guy's fought murderers, like legit high-level fighters, and he hasn't even fought in the UFC yet. So this Jakub guy's been fighting, bro, like nowhere near that. So I just feel like that's going to be a massive thing that people maybe are overlooking here, you know? He's still a big favorite, but I know basically I did a post earlier saying like, you know, Patchy's the hammer of the week, bro. He's the hammer of the week this week, you know? So if they don't send the car to knock him out, where they at this week? They're in America, right? Yeah, if they don't send someone to shoot him this week, then we're all good. You know? I reckon we're going to catch that. And a lot of people comment, you can't trust Patchy. You know, wow, look what he did last time out. And that's the game, boys. We was there last time. Where was you? Where was you? The people commenting, you was betting on Patchy in your parlays. And now you want to revenge, you know, not bet against him. And then I'm going to be there cashing on him. So that's the game, boys. You know, there's squares and sharps. And, you know,
we talk about, you know, that was a terrible performance too. But if you look at the UFC stat numbers, bro, he threw volume in that fight. After even getting cracked, like he was still
especially after round one. Especially after round one.
Short notice fight also, if I'm not mistaken. Am I tripping? It was like a couple weeks notice.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
Okay, I got to go back and look. I thought it was a short notice UFC debut. Thought he got it on like a couple weeks, and then he took the fight. So I think we're going to get a way better version of him here. We'll see, though.
If the Magny Matthews fight gets overturned, Waterbooks, nah, bro.
They ain't doing that.
That's wishful thinking. That's gone, brother. That shit's gone forever, man. And so is your $5 to me. Nah, thanks, bro. Appreciate the donor. My man saying mix sub, Puna 1-2 KO, Edmen. Bro, I don't know.
We'll take the mix by finish because I really do think he can KO him, guys. I've watched multiple fights.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. I like the last one. I like the first and last one, to be honest. But like the middle one, I don't know.
What's mix sub?
Like 190. It might have changed now. Probably like 160.
Yeah, definitely take the finish, bro.
Well, what's the finish? 130.
Yeah, KO's plus. I'm gonna play KO at plus 900. What's that?
Yeah,
definitely. Me up the middle.
All right, what else we got? So I guess Patchy money line for me.
Yeah,
I might
we
just
already
smash some of these other ones in the money line that's not written up, but who knows? But yeah, Patchy, do the finish, do the doesn't go. You know, yeah, I don't know, just because it's, you know, separate leg. But
yeah, we could always come back to if we're you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Macy Chiasson versus Yana Santos. Take it away.
Sick. Yeah, I don't have strong take on this one. I think Macy takes it. I think she's just, a little bit more dangerous. And Yana Santos, I feel like like against Tate, that was a frustrating one because I had Tate and Tate by finish. And she dogged out that round 3. It was just a tough watch rewatching that one. But yeah, I think Chiasson, she's not bad in the clinch, and that's where Santos is like good. And I think Chiasson's the better striker, more dangerous. So lean in Macy, but not crazy confident. Don't have any bets on this one.
Yeah. JB, any take on this one?
Bitch, I'm from the land till I die. Till I die.
La da.
You know that song?
Yeah, I think so. No, I do know it.
It's by my guy, Macy Chiasson.
Oh, Machine Gun.
Yeah.
That guy's weird, satanic guy or some shit, no?
Yeah, you ever seen when Sean Strickland bitched him at the Apex at like Power Slap? He's like, you fucking vampire or whatever.
Yeah, because he drinks blood, right?
Yeah, he's like, you're a fucking... Yeah, go watch that shit. Sean Strickland fucking owned that motherfucker. Shout out to Sean Strickland for punking Macy Chiasson.
Ain't his son... Isn't his son his daughter?
His son is his daughter?
Yeah. Like, I swear his missus...
Like Jaden Smith?
What, that fat singer guy?
Czar's completely out. He's like,
Czar's from Sacramento. He's got to be careful, bro. He's got to be careful what he says over there. No, I swear his missus makes the kids dress up as the other gender and that non-binary.
Yeah. Like Dwayne Wade.
No, I definitely know that they're fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, Megan Fox.
Megan Fox and him do some weird shit.
I'm pretty sure, bro. Someone told me that.
I know I don't know. I definitely remember the blood drinking shit.
Yo, what? That's wild.
Yeah, they're weird.
Yeah,
mate, I had a mate back in the day, yeah, and he we had like a couple of mates, and one of them betrayed us badly, like got us in some real bad stuff, like dangerous stuff. And then my mate still was friends with him on the side, but I didn't know. And then fucking one day I hear that they were like, they met up and they made like a blood oath. So they cut their hand and shook hands. Like, he's like, I'll never betray you again. You're my brother. They're all drunk when this happened. He cut his hand. They both cut their hands and shook hands like, you're my brother for life.
Sounds like an easy way to get hepatitis B, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'll die for you, bro. Like, you're my brother. Like, cut their hands.
You might now.
Yeah. When I heard that, I was like, you lot are fucking weird, man. Like, get the fuck away from me. And that guy's not my friend anymore. Rest in peace, HD, man. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, there's some weird motherfuckers around. Brandon heavyweight guy lost me.
Oh man, that was scary.
What was that?
Scary.
Who was that?
Balkan Bear fucking sleeping.
Talking about Brando.
Oh, Brando. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That was bad.
Yeah, Brando, him coming like a fucking lightweight, cuz moving like a lightweight. Bah, hits like a heavyweight though. Navajo said like in an interview, he's like, yeah, I was thinking of moving up to heavyweight, and then I started to spar Brando, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. I ain't moving up to heavyweight anymore.
Yeah. We'll roll for leg locks on that guy. I don't have shit on this fight, bro. I just wanted to talk shit. Yeah. I'd rather just have fun. And that's what I was thinking, bro.
I don't even know what happened to that cunt, man. He was a weirdo, bro.
He died from Hep B.
Bro, this guy, bro. Oh, no, that's KM. Yeah, so I didn't go on this one, right? But, I mean, at the end of the day, man, it seems to me like Macy Chiasson just has a big jiu-jitsu advantage, So, like, if she gets on top, she'll probably fuck her up on the ground. I mean, Yana Santos was getting dominated by Holly Holm. She got put in a crucifix. She got put in a crucifix by a kickboxer. Started elbowing her head and that. And then she got put in a rear naked choke. I don't even think Holly Holm knows what a rear naked choke is. I mean, if you go back and watch the Misha Tate fight, it looks like she don't know what it is. So... yeah, I don't know, man. Yana's not good when she gets on the ground. She don't have terrible takedown defense, though. And Macy, she kind of just tries to throw bitches on the ground. She ain't like got a great technical wrestling, And we saw that didn't work against Ketlin Vieira. She tried to throw her down multiple times and she got reversed, Ketlin Vieira literally ended up on top, but she never took her down. Ketlen Vieira got like 10 minutes of control time without ever taking her down. She just reversed it. I don't think Santos is going to do that though, man, because Ketlen's, in my opinion, stronger than Santos, more physical than Santos. And you can even see it, in the fights between them. So I kind of feel like Macy has all the upside here. Even on the feet, she hits harder. She's probably more damaging. Santos is going to try and, on the outside, kick and stuff. I can't trust her at this age. I don't know. I feel like Macy going to win this fight, man. Too much of a grappling advantage. Maybe Macy finishes, but
the price isn't even good. So
is it
plus
not?
200. I saw plus 200.
Yeah, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm definitely passing. But
bro, it's like what? Yeah, 170, 175. Like that's gross.
Oh yeah, this is another one like Michelle Montague that everyone's gonna try and fade, and I'm just gonna bet.
Hey, good.
I'm just gonna bet.
Hey, good call, bro. I think the stock on Navajo is like, I hear a lot of people just being like, "Yo, he's got bad cardio. He gasser. Like he's just gonna not win fights."
Yeah, everyone's gonna bet against him, bro.
Bro, when he took Bilato down, I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
he's 8-0. He's 27 years old, which is a baby for light heavyweight. 27. He's born in 1997. He was born in 97. He's light heavyweight. He's 8-0. Like he came into the UFC at 4-5-0. Like, trust me, just give him some time to develop.
Yeah, people probably just bet his knockout prop or whatever. Like, okay, he's not getting knockouts, but he's so like he looks good, bro. Like, I thought he was outstriking him and he took him down. Like, yeah, there's maybe some sketchy moments, but he looked fucking good in my opinion.
It could have been a knockout as well, like Bilato rocked up with an elite chin, whereas sometimes
that was crazy. He never even really was in trouble.
Did you see that one shot he took where basically just like the straight hand just put, like he just took it clean and just like carried on fighting? It was like, what?
It's weird because Bilato fights like he knows he thinks he has a crazy chin, but like he doesn't. Yeah. And in that fight, he randomly did. Like he was a Terminator, just eating moves.
Yeah. But I think it probably affected him a bit because round 3, like I honestly did think Navajo was slowing down. I thought that in other fights as well, but he just finds a second wind and he won round 3 clean. Like he won 30-27 on 2 judges' scorecards, But round 3, I thought it might be slowing down a bit, but then Bilato just didn't push the pace. And I feel like he was a bit hurt as well, bro. Like he had took a lot of shots, but he just didn't really show it.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever you guys want to write down, I'll pass on that. Brando versus Derek. Yeah, just give Brando a couple more fights, man. It's like 4-0, bro.
Yeah,
5-1. 5-1, isn't it? Don't have to give him the black beast yet.
Yeah, you don't want to wind up like our guy Talison.
I mean, maybe you do. I mean, he was on the feet ready to swing, bro. But yeah, maybe not the referee thing though.
Brando could definitely knock out D-Lou, but like
he could definitely knock out D-Lou. But he could
why rush it? Why rush it?
Yeah. My guy D-Lou might shoot a takedown, Like,
but boys, like Brando's got a bit of hype, innit? Brando's got a bit of hype.
Yeah, dude. I saw a bunch of people. They're like, finally a heavyweight with like some promise, some athletic non-blob, and I was like, yes, sir.
He was on the news. He was on the news in Australia, 7 News Adelaide. So he had a full interview and stuff. I don't know what it would be the equivalent of in America, but like it's like a local news show. So it'd be like if he was on like Texas News or some shit, which is pretty fucking big. Like it's even bigger because he's in the whole state.
He's on his local news. That's dope. Like anytime you could do that for your community, show up on the news for something that's not bad. Like that's always a good thing,
Didn't he have some like local hype though? Like, didn't like people not want to fight him? Like he had trouble finding fights. Like,
probably.
Yeah. Did you see what he did to Ellison?
Yeah, I just remember him talking about it. Like, I guess there was some hype around him, but now like everyone knows who he is.
Yeah, globally. Now, honestly, I feel like he could be a bit of a star, bro. Like a sneaky star because he's not boring. He's got a personality, and also he's a knockout artist.
Yeah, and I see him posting content and shit too. Like, he knows it's good.
He just started to post content like more recently. He's got a guy who follows him around, Vishkor, and he does vlogs and stuff like that. So I'm excited to see where he's gonna go.
Are you ever gonna? Are you? Feel free to not talk about it. I don't know. I wanted to ask though. What happened to you and the guy Facts, bro?
Oh, that was my guy. I was with him yesterday.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I was with him yesterday. We went out for some nice steak meal. It was his birthday 3 days ago. We're I don't know if we're going to do the podcast. We might do. He started another podcast, and because like he's not in the MMA community, you know, he's in like the fucking, it's kind of like entertainment. He does skits and stuff like that. If you guys seen Oos Gang, that's his boy. Like they all do skits together. He started that podcast. We was getting like 3-4K views. His podcast got like his best episode after 5 episodes got 110,000 views. So I feel like he should focus on that more. He's currently he's writing a movie as well, like a short film. So I might have a role in that. We spoke about that yesterday, but no, that's still my boy. That's still my boy. But I don't know if we'll do the podcast specifically. But you'll see him, like he'll be around.
Yeah, shout out to the facts, man.
Yeah, so we got Daniel Santos versus Jusang Yu. Bro, this is a fucking serious fight. I want to hear what you guys got.
Is this not on the main card?
Nah, I guess not. Yeah, what do you think about this fight, bro?
I think this is a banger. Probably one of the best fights on the card. Honestly, this is one of the fights I'm most excited about on this card. Just because of the prospect that Jusang Yu is. You know, he's very good striker, lateral movement. You know, his range management's very good. That check left hook that he hit on Jakub, man, it was one of the shortest, cleanest left hooks. It doesn't get more clean than that, honestly. So he's a very clean striker. His feints are good. I do think, you know, at 31 years old, he's not this super young prospect, even though he's new to the UFC. But, you know, it's better late than never, and he's here for a good time, not a long time, as we like to say. And Santos, 30 years in of his own self, and he has the UFC experience, but not necessarily the UFC experience at this weight class. Both guys only have one featherweight fight, and both guys won their fight, and Jusang Yu got a KO. So, yeah, it's, you know, not so much UFC experience for Jusang, but he's been here in the octagon before. He's gotten the finish, so his confidence is high. Daniel Santos on the other side mixes in the grappling very well. I love the way he mixes in his head movements. He'll throw the overhand right and mix it into a level change. You know, he avoided the pocket boxing of Jing Young Lee. But just because that guy's an Asian guy, it doesn't mean it's going to be the same style of fight. Like Lee, a guy who was throwing everything into his strikes, right? And what happens when you throw everything into your strikes? You leave yourself open, you're vulnerable, and you can get taken down as well, which had happened in that fight. And this is a very interesting fight, man. The line, I'm not sure where to go with it. Santos is good, man. And if he can possibly get the top control against Jusang Yu, who I do think has good takedown defense, he'll even land little elbows. Like if you leave your head hanging anywhere, he's offensive in his defense, if that makes sense. And that's something you got to do in MMA is, you know, when guys are, you know, when you're defending people, look at Josh Van. He punishes people for doing anything. If you grab, you know, a tie clench on that guy, he's going to rip you to the body. If you shoot on him, he's stuffing your head to the mat, forcing you to carry the weight, landing body shots, just doing things to make you more tired as the fight goes. And, yeah, I'm very interested, man. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Picking a side, I don't really see much, but what do you think about Jusang Yu's stance is more so what I want to say, because he keeps his hands very low. And I think, you know, if Daniel Santos could close that range, he's a pretty clean boxer. And I do think he can land on you also. So it's a very, you know, just good fight in general. I don't have like much opinions on it other than that I think it's going to be a high level fucking scrap, and both guys are pretty solid.
Yeah, Zal, what do you think?
I think it's tough to know. Like, I think Santos a little bit more proven. You know, we have more evidence of him against like UFC level competition, but it seems like the upside is he's like super legit and he just knocks out Daniel Santos. But we haven't seen him like against anyone like Santos, so you know it could be too much too soon. It is a big level, like big step up in comp from like regional guys in Jekka to go like from that to like Daniel Santos, who well-rounded, you know, good cardio, crazy pressure. Like he has a legit game. So I could see Santos, you know, weathering an early storm, maybe taking over late, but you know, maybe use legit and he doesn't gas and he just cleans him up, you know, knocks him out or just cleanly outstrikes him. Because he seems pretty athletic, really good striker, and Santos is there to be hit. Like for him to get his game going and be successful, he has to, get in the fire and take some risks, and that could get him hurt here. So yeah, it's tough for me to pick a side. I'm passing on this one just because I want to see a little bit more from you instead of just guessing. But he could be the truth. Who knows?
Yeah. Daniel Santos is a great fighter. He's got a great game for MMA where he's just gonna take you down, jump on your back, try to grapple you, etc., etc. And he's gonna try and grapple you here. Not you, but you. And obviously, it's going to be a tough fight because anytime you fight Daniel Santos, you're in for a fight. But I think Yu's a very, very good fighter, man. And he passes the eye test for me, and I feel like he could be the truth. I mean, I laid -3,400 on him against Jekka. I played his finish. I played doesn't go to decision. I think he's got very good hips. I think he's got extremely good balance. I think he's got good jiu-jitsu. I think he flows in the grappling well. I think he can reverse Daniel Santos and get on top of Daniel Santos in this fight. I think he can actually win a lot of the grappling exchanges in this fight. People telling me, oh, he's looked bad in the grappling. I completely disagree. Now, is his grappling his weakness? Well, yeah, because he's a fucking serious striker. So, of course, his grappling is his weakness. Like, he has to have some weakness, right? Like, everyone's got a worse part of their game, even Ilia Topuria. Like, he is a better striker than he is a grappler. We've seen him taken down by Bryce Mitchell. Like, yeah, he is. But, I think that Jekka, I think Yusang can knock him out early. I think his footwork is elite. His footwork is so good. Daniel Santos, never forget, Daniel Santos has been embarrassed in UFC by Julio Arce. Daniel Santos didn't know what to do, man. He just ran at him face first. Julio was just dancing around the outside, kicking him, boxing him up. Like, he made it look easy. That was his UFC debut. I feel like he's got better since then. But I also don't think he's a real 145er. I think he's, maybe a 140er. And yeah, the footwork and the striking is just, it's levels different here, levels different. And I can't say definitely that Daniel Santos grappling is levels different. To be honest, he shot 18 takedowns last fight, but how many did he get? He got 6, right? So, you shot 18, you got 6, not that much. And how much control time did he get? He got like 2 minutes in round 2 and 2 minutes in round 3, and that's including the clinch control up against the cage and everything. So I don't think this guy's a great grappler. I don't think he's just going to be able to stay on top of Jusang Yu. He needs to basically just grind him out, shoot 20 takedowns, and he's going to do that. But I think he's going to get hit with some big shots. I think he could get knocked out early. I think he can get knocked out accumulation late. And I also feel like Jusang Yu's got very good cardio. Again, I hear people telling me that Jusang Yu's, look really bad in round 3 and stuff. And I don't know what you're looking at. Like, I don't know what fights have you watched. I want to do that Dominic Cruz meme, because I just don't see it, man. I just don't see that he's got bad grappling, and I don't see he's got bad cardio. It's not the best in the world, but it's pretty good to me, I just feel like in fights, shit's going to happen, You're not always going to be perfect in every fight that you fight. So yes, there's been some moments where he's been taken down. That dude with pink hair was able to do it. But you know what happened in that same fight and in that same round that everyone's quoting? He got reversed and on top and ground and pounded as well. And Jusang Yu finished the fight beating his ass, So yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of upside on Jusang Yu, and I don't think there's much upside on Daniel Santos because I kind of know what I'm getting with Santos, But the only thing I'll say is that maybe, like Zar said, it could just be too early, It could just be too early, and the step up in competition is the real worry for me. Not necessarily Ju can't deal with it, but fucking hell, it's Ju and you, and it's confusing, man. We got a Ju in the chat, we got you in the chat as well. Fucking hell, we just need a sang, and then we'll have the whole 3. But
I don't
sing us a song, Zar, and then we'll have the whole fucking 3 in the chat. But yeah, like I do feel like the step up in competition could be way too much. Like I will say that, because Daniel Santos is, if you ain't ready for him, you're gonna be in with a tough night, So that's the only worry. But he's getting good rounds in there with Cody Steele and stuff. So yeah, I'm sold on the U train. So fuck it, I'm riding you. Look, it's not a home run, it's not a max play because we don't know, but I feel like at the underdog price, man, you should probably bet him because if he beats Daniel Santos, he's not going to be an underdog in the UFC again. There's going to be a lot of fucking hype on him, in my opinion, you know, until he fights the top 5, top 3, that he ain't going to be an underdog. So, you know, we could be betting someone who's a top 5 fighter in the next couple of years. And I don't think Daniel Santos will be. You know, I think Daniel Santos can crack the top 10, but I just feel like he doesn't have great control. His jiu-jitsu's not that great. His footwork isn't that great. He's way too hittable, and he's not that educated to make it into the top 5. But I do think Ju can. So it's like a lot more upside for Ju, in my opinion. So yeah, man, it's a great fight though, bro. Like, I'm definitely biased towards Ju Sang Yu because, you know, I just think he can be something special. So maybe don't go too crazy on my breakdown. I'm telling you my biases now. It's like certain fighters, you know, it's like, and I said this for a while, Peyton Talbot, Atiba Gauthier, who else? Yeah, this dude, there's a couple of them, you know, where I might be a little bit biased because I feel like they got high level potential. So that's my take anyway, man. Definitely write Ju down for me.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be a knockout, to be honest. I could see a decision. What's his decision line?
The goes the distance is favored, so it's probably decent.
It's like plus 250, I thought.
260, 270, yeah. 275 is around what you can get.
Yeah. I'll probably just say stick with the money line. I mean, could be anything, man. Could be anything.
Yeah. I don't think Santos should be at 145. Like, he looked tiny. I know Korean Tiger is huge in his last fight, but he looked pretty small.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, both guys literally one fight at 145. Like, and
it says the same height, but I guarantee Ju Sang Yu is going to look bigger than him, like, easily.
Yeah. I was actually surprised at how good Daniel looked at 145 last time. But we can't just jump to conclusions and say, like, this is his right weight class. He's going to look so amazing every time he fights. Like, at the end of the day, I don't think he's a 145er. So,
yeah.
He might be at strength disadvantage here.
Shout out to the guy Dan in the chat. Is this the main card?
No, I don't think so.
Not yet, bro. This is a banger, bro. What's going on?
Oh, no, we still got a couple more before. This is a long card.
Dan, appreciate that. Chris Gutierrez, Farid Basharat. Speaking of like prospects and people who could be the truth and top 3, top 5 in the division, Farid Basharat is that right now, in my opinion. You know, Farid Basharat is one of the best bantamweights on the world. And that's it, man. He's one of the best bantamweights in the world. And he's going to run through Chris Gutierrez via decision. I don't know if he'll get a submission, but he might get a submission, honestly. I might even fucking play it. What's the line for submission?
Kind of nice.
Is it 500? Yeah, okay. I might. It was about the ITD. I don't know about that, but yeah, I might even play some upside play. But I just feel like Farid Basharat is one of the best fighters in the world at his weight class. At maybe the best weight class in the world. So yeah, it's Farid Basharat all day for me, man. I mean, Chris has been grounded and grappled a lot in his career, and he's got decent takedown defense initially, but Farid can shoot 20, you know. So and he changed them together very well. And I think he's really, really good grappler. And I think he's actually judges distance well. And Farid's so good, man. So yeah, Farid easy here for me. JB?
I think he's one of the best at judging distance. Just in and out movement, right on time. You know, I could see Chris Gutierrez throwing a head kick and Farid just pulling the physique, you know? You know what I'm talking about? Where he just kind of ducks out of the way. Yeah, like, he's right out of the way of strikes, bro. So, you know, Chris Gutierrez, that's what he's going to have to do here because he's a one-dimensional fighter. He's got somewhat decent boxing, and he throws leg kicks. And Basharat's throwing way more feints in, level changes. I think he get to the backpack here. I think he could finish, you know, Gutierrez with the rear naked choke. The one thing, you know, it's hard to, when a guy misses weight by 10 pounds, who's rolling for leg locks, to try to gain grappling positions on him. But I thought Farid did a good job there, you know. So give him some respect for that Hugo win. Now, this is, I believe, his second fight at ATT, and we've talked before about how I believe these guys at ATT just find finishes on the ground. So at one point or another, I think Farid's going to start to get a little bit better. start to make those improvements. And I think the finishes are going to start to come. Like a guy we're going to talk about later on this card, Youssef Zalal. I think Farid's, start to going to go on that streak. And we've seen him get it versus Clayton. He got on top. He got the arm triangle. I don't think Clayton's the best, but Gutierrez is getting a lot older, and I just don't think he's, we've seen him get stung with shots and completely check out of fights. I think, if Farid starts to roll on him, the confidence for Gutierrez gets low, and Farid finds the sub.
Yeah, fair enough. Zah?
Yeah, this is during the week off, I got ahead on tape, and like this is one of the spots I really liked. I don't lay, chalk that often, but I just think this is like a really bad matchup for Chris. And Farid's last couple fights, I know like the Hugo one, wasn't the easiest. And I forget the other guy he fought, but Lapilus, it wasn't like the easiest fight, but I feel like, maybe they aren't as good of fighters as Chris, but I feel like those are way harder matchups. Like Lapilus, way better takedown defense, way more athletic. Hugo, crazy physical, missed weight by like hella, dangerous power, grappler himself. And Chris, he's a good striker, great kicks, but he just, not very physical, doesn't have much off his back. And like you said, James, like he might have some decent like first level takedown defense, but you just keep shooting chain wrestling, which Farid's going to do like all day. He's going down and he's going to be stuck on his back. It's just tough. Like Chris is, getting older and Farid's young, undefeated, like on a streak. I know he maybe slows down like a little bit, but he's got good cardio. Like for how much work he's putting in, especially in the Lapilus fight. Like after like round one was really tough. He shot a ton of takedowns, high pace. I was like, damn, he might slow down, but he ended up taking over in that fight and still arguably won a 30-27. So yeah, I think Farid's a really good prospect, and it's just a horrible matchup for Chris, in my opinion.
Yeah, nice. We'll put Farid down. Do the I2D if it's good price, sub maybe. I guess decision is more likely though. Chris is not really. I don't know. He
like finished once, and it was like Barcelos early in his career got him.
Yeah, and other people have grappled him, and he's kind of negative on the ground, and he'll just last to a decision.
Yeah, he doesn't like take risks. That's why he gets stuck on his back. He doesn't take a lot of risks.
No.
So that's like a reason I kind of like Farid. I think he's just gonna grapple fucking. 285 sub is 500. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I haven't bet anything yet, so yeah, I think you could backpack him though.
Yeah, I put sub. You want
even arm triangle? Like he's gotten those before. He got to mount pretty easy on Clayton. Like it wasn't much resistance.
Yeah, he had like a front choke against Lapilus, but
Lapilus hard to take down and control too.
Dude, yeah, that was impressive. Like after round one, I was like, "Ooh, this might be tough." Watching it live, and then he took over, bro. Got good cardio.
Yeah, Song fight was bad, man. He just basically just like didn't try to get up at all. It was just like not a good look, bro.
And then round 5, he just like pissed it away.
Quang took his back too. I mean, I've seen it.
No, that was
Durden. Cody Durden. 10-8 him. Cody Durden 10-8 him.
Flyweight.
Bro,
from the back. From the back.
Castaneda figured out, grappling is free, but he figured it out way too late. And in round 1, he just like stood up like, Castaneda pissed that fight away, honestly. He could have won that easy with the grappling.
Yeah. Edmen versus Muniz. Yeah. The way Muniz went out in his last fight was really, really bad look, in my opinion. Edmen's probably going to knock him out, man. I mean, Edmen's way cleaner on the feet. Edmen's such a better striker. It's ridiculous. And Edmen's really tough to take down in round 1, man. He's super, super tough. Fluffy couldn't sniff a takedown. And Fluffy's a better wrestler than Muniz. He couldn't sniff a takedown. And Fluffy's got so much tricks up his arsenal to if you defend one takedown, he's got another, and he changed the double to the single. And then he gets you on your knees, and then he cradles you. And then like he's got all of these cool tricks. And then, he'll go for the front headlock, but literally only to make you give the, turn on your back. So now he's in full mount. Like he's got so many tricks, and he couldn't sniff a takedown until like 20 seconds left in that round. And Muniz has a blast double, So Muniz is maybe, you know, he's more physical than Fluffy and stuff. So maybe he could blast double him in round 1 to insta sub. But I mean, outside of that, I think he's cooked. I think Muniz has worse gas tank than Shabazyan, which is crazy because Shabazyan's like round 1 fighter, you know, round 1 or bust, like in a lot of fights, right? I just think he's so much better on the feet. He's going to knock him out, man. The striking difference is fucked up. And, you know, Muniz might have like terrible chin after what I've just seen the other day. It was fucked up, really. I mean, the way he went out was really bad. Got finished by Paul Craig. Like, this guy's not really it, man. So, yeah. JB?
Yeah, bro. I tend to agree. You know, we've seen some questionable moments from Shabazyan in the octagon, but look at the end of the day who the guy's fighting. Nasruddin Imavov, like Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, Jack Hermanson, all high caliber fighters. And that was super, all wrestlers too. Yeah. Super young in his career. I think this is a smash spot for Shabazyan here. I think, you know, he's at a way better camp now at XC. I think he's going to have way better game planning. I think the big cage favors him. This is just, I think, you know, a pretty easy spot for Shabazyan to get a win. I've seen Muniz, you know, he's not really very complex at all on the feet. Big overhand, big kick. That's it. And I don't think, you know, if you got to set up those takedowns, you got to have more than that, in my opinion. So, yeah, I think Shabazyan's going to land early, often, probably find a finish. Yeah, I saw plus 650 on the decision, though. I don't know what you guys think about that. Yeah, but I think it's KO.
I mean, you know, he's not that dangerous after like 1.5 rounds. So if it does go there, probably he doesn't get a knockout. But I definitely favor knockout a lot. I might even play like KO round 1 or something, man. Zar?
Yeah. I just think it could be like first clean punch that lands, like the fight's over. I just, you know, Muniz, I don't like how he, you know, lost that fight versus Ikram. It was like nothing really happening. First clean punch that landed, it was over. The thing that's confusing is like Edmen, you know, I was big on the KO versus Petrosky. And then Petrosky gets like smoked by the first punch by like Cam Rouston. That's just MMA for you. So confusing. And I think Edmen's way better striker, way more dangerous than Rouston, but that's just how it goes. I think Edmen knocks him out. I am scared of, like you said, James, the just blast double into insta sub. I think that's his path. And it is weird, like having an Edmen fight where, you know, if it gets into the like round 2, like you're confident in him, you know, it is a weird thing, but yeah, he is very hard to grapple early. Like grappling Edmen early isn't really a thing, which just, that's like the main reason why it's such a tough matchup for Muniz. Like if every time he gets like, you know, grapple fuck bad or choked out, I think he's only been choked out once, and it was GM3, you know, later in the fight after he gassed. Round 1.
After he almost killed him. He almost killed him.
Adrenaline dump, he unloads a tank. Okay, now he looks like he's easy to grapple, but early when he's fresh, he's hard to grapple, and it's not like Muniz is gonna like grind him and force a crazy pace. And you know, Muniz is an early finisher with a bad gas tank and durability issues. So I think Edmen knocks him out.
Yeah, man. All right, we all agree on that. So maybe write the KO, maybe write KO 1.
Yeah. Sub 1 for Muniz or under 1.5.
Yeah, I saw the under 1.5, like I think it was like minus 125. That's not bad.
What's Edmen's sub? It's contrarian.
Plus 2,000, plus 3,000.
3,000 FanDuel love.
You been serious?
Yeah.
Bro, that's live, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely submitted, I think it was Marsh, right?
Bro, he had Fluffy in a fucking fully locked in
guillotine
front headlock.
Yeah.
And that Muniz got subbed by that fucking Alan subbed him, you know.
It's like
so he can be subbed.
Adolfo versus Fluffy.
Bro, that's a crazy. Look, well, I'm pretty confident he finishes. So I mean, that's kind of crazy.
I mean, yeah, ITD is like 180, subs 3,000.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's just like that alone. Like, bro, this isn't Ngannou, bro. This like he knows jiu-jitsu. He knows jiu-jitsu. Yeah. It's not Ngannou. He knows jiu-jitsu.
Ngannou got a sub.
Who did he sub?
He Kimura that one
Hamilton.
Like, bro,
Hamilton.
if you're playing the sub 3,000 on these minus 180 ITDs, like, yeah, you're gonna lose a bunch of the time. But I think long term over years, you're making hella money.
Definitely, bro. Over 5 years, it must be, bro. It must be. I might play that. I might go quarter unit on it, boys. Quarter unit to win 7.5. I might have to smash that one, and then I'll just play KO. I'll play KO one as well. What's KO one?
It's like 190 and round one's like 170. You might as well just go round one.
Oh yeah. I might go round one and then like sub. What's sub one?
Plus 6,000, I'm guessing.
5?
Yeah, 5,000.
Yeah. Now you're talking my language, boys. All right, say no more.
Yeah, but now we got some...
0.1 to win 5? Is that what we're going for? Yeah.
I wonder if he's going for any other subs.
That's parlay material right there.
Half a unit to win 25. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, Marab Brain, Kelly.
Oh, he actually averages 0.4 sub attempts per 15 minutes.
Yeah, bro. Why not? He goes for it.
He's trying to check out Fluffy. He'll try.
Yeah, he went for one on. He went for one on Hermanson also. I guess the guillotine.
There you go, bro. But the thing is, Lord, this is my take. Like Muniz is going to be shooting like for his life, you know, and he'll probably get hurt. And then what's he going to do? Unless he goes out unconscious from one shot, he'll probably shoot after getting hurt. You know, I could definitely see it.
He got put in a sub attempt by Paul Craig too, and also got KO'd by him. So I mean, you get KO'd by Paul Craig, you might be able to get subbed by Edmen Shabazyan.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's that. There it is. It's right there. You're making me more confident, bro.
Yeah, might have to go full unit.
I might go just comment on it. I might go comment on his post, like, bro, you can submit a fucking fish, bro. You don't know. You don't know any jiu-jitsu.
I might flat stake that 3 units, bro.
Yeah,
sub one.
I think the next guy could get a sub too.
I got like 150 or something to play with, bro. So,
bro, you see the under 1.5 price on this fight?
Yeah.
I mean,
bro, I was thinking, can this guy wrestle over 1.5 plus 700? Are we live? Are we live?
I haven't taped it, but I see the guy has been knocked out 3 times in round 1.
I don't know anything about this guy. This locked character, bro.
He's fucked.
Which one?
Oh,
Vines. So now this guy's blacker than Gautier, bro, which is kind of crazy.
Sheesh.
Atiba Gautier.
The GOAT.
Yeah.
Gautier. Yeah, but obviously Gautier is a white belt, man, which is kind of fucked up to be in the UFC. Like, bro, I wish this guy could just magically get like a purple belt because he'd be champion tomorrow, man. Yeah. But fuck, white belt is tough, G. But yeah, JB, like, what are you saying? Have you taped Vines? Does anyone tape Vines in the chat?
I saw him get like put out bad on the regional scene.
Yeah, he's getting fucking sparked,
like, bro. I've never seen a minus 800 under 1.5. Like,
what's the under half around,
bro? Like,
what's the under half?
You can't bet that. Like, you can't. Dude.
Wait, is that really plus 800? Oh no, that's on the mixed fight.
Oh, it's under a half a round, right? Look, lines are out for half a round.
No, that's the other fight. I thought the same thing.
No,
oh, that's Patchy mix, bro. Wait, what?
Look right here where the oh shit, it's gone. The top one.
And it's gone.
Look at
but why are they lining at 1.5 and they have lines for 0.5 on Patchy? Maybe just will take some time.
Yeah, I think it just got announced or some shit.
Did you see the Lofgren and Cartwright fight is lined at over 1.5?
Yeah, why? If it's super chalk, why?
What it wasn't. It was less than that. It was like minus 250. But then it was then it went to like minus 370. But why are they lining at 1.5? 1.5. Man, honestly, I feel like it was like a mistake. It should be 250 for 2.5.
Yeah, because it's Lofgren, bro. And even if it's a 250 1.5, you would honestly just move it at 2.5, so it's like a closer line, no?
I know, that's what I'm saying. I think it was a mistake, but the thing is, it was on every book market wide. So I think that
Bet Online
made a mistake, and then everyone just copied it.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
I don't know if I've seen that before.
Bet Online fucking maybe they did on purpose, bro. And small limits, fuck everyone else. They've done it before.
Half the battle saying that he fought in the NFC. Oh shit. My friend Robert Hell was the one said was dog walking Vines on the feet and couldn't miss. Vines somehow weathered the storm. Oh no. Oh no. No, are you talking about Gautier, bro? Because that sounds like something that I don't want to hear, bro. He's gonna weather the storm. Gautier. What's we don't have lines for Vines round 3.
Round 2, 3 sub.
You don't weather that storm, bro. That's a fucking thunderstorm.
Yeah, bro. That's a cyclone, G. That's a hurricane. Wait, no, cyclone's the weak one, isn't it? No, that's a hurricane, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, cyclone the crazy one or the weak one? I don't know. But yeah, whatever it is, it's fucking tsunami, G.
Yeah,
exactly.
Dude, real question though, real quick. You know, is this really my man Zara's last pod? I need to know. Is this the
at
end?
Least for now, bro. Like, I was gonna
let the people know. Let the people know.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do it right in the middle of breakdowns, but yeah, I've been doing this full time for a couple of years, how I pay the bills, and I just want to focus on other things. I don't see myself doing this forever, so I want to build some other skills, and I feel like it'd be unfair to you guys. Like, I'm still gonna be watching fights. Maybe I'll tape tape a couple fights here and there, but I don't want to be doing it half-ass. Not taping fights, not breaking down fights, and bailing on podcasts. I'll show up here and there. I feel like you guys are locked in, here every week, and I don't want to be less than that. So I feel like it'd be unfair for me to, say I'm still in this pod. And so yeah, I'm just gonna, take a break. And it was fun while it lasted. I was here to, share my screen, be the pro do, and I started yapping. So I'm breaking down fights now, and it was a fun run. But yeah, I'm not gonna be doing it full time for much longer. So I don't want to be unfair to you guys and the community, and just show up and like, oh, I didn't tape this one. So yeah.
Zar's just Alex speaking on behalf of everybody. Zar, we will miss you, man. Good luck, Zar, in your journey. We will miss you.
Thanks,
speaking on behalf of the community, we will echo that sentiment. Damn, that sucks. Zar's the man, a massive contribution to this community. Fully agree. Bro, good luck. But I'm sure Zar will do some guest appearances every now and then. If there's a big fight, you come in for a main event or some shit like that, we'll have you on whenever you want, bro.
I don't want to, be annoying where I'm like bailing on podcasts. I'm like, oh, I'm busy or I didn't tape. So I just don't want to do that to you guys, where you guys are locked in, taping, breaking down fights every week. And if I can't match that, I don't, I feel like it's not fair to you guys. So yeah. It's going to be, I'm going to take a break.
I mean, I said this as well, like I did say to Zar, like, bro, like, you was originally just coming here for the graphics, man. You don't have to give your take on every fight, but there'll always be a place anyway if you ever want to jump in, bro. But that's going to be your decision. Yeah. But I think for this one, we have to do has to be a fucking big send off for Zar. Yes, so we better do some crazy parlays.
I'm glad I brought it up.
Crazy parlays, and we need to do some parlays so Zar can retire in peace. You know, so we might have to hit a retiree parlay.
Let's do it.
Give the boy his flowers. Yeah, exactly, man. We got to give the boy his flowers. He deserves it. It's been a crazy run, bro. And
he hit one of your first show, didn't he?
Yeah, one of my first. Yeah, I remember Denise Gomes. That's my girl. She got like a knockout in round 2 for me.
Oh yeah, I remember that, bro. Epic.
Yeah.
All right, so we got Gautier versus Vanya. So we're passing on that one, boys. There's no lines anyway. Maybe we bang the under 1.5 in the parlay. We'll see.
I'll parlay Vines sub and Poetan sub and retire.
Yeah. That's a real retiree. Magomedov versus Pyfer. This is a pass fight for me, really, boys. I mean, I was looking at Pyfer at -150 when I taped it about a week or two ago, and now he's like -250 or some shit, and he went up to like -200, then he was like -112, 210. So I just completely passed on it. But I think that Pyfer is just probably more trustworthy, probably has way better durability, probably has better cardio. Pyfer's got a solid 2 rounds. 8-9 minutes, whereas Magomedov at times has about 5, so I feel like Pyfer's slightly better cardio. Maybe Magomedov sometimes rocks up with half decent cardio, but I think maybe that's because he's fighting gases. I don't really know. the way that Magomedov got hurt by Baralho was a really, really alarming. And obviously the way he capitulated against Sean was alarming. I don't think that either of those things would happen to Pyfer. So I think he's way more durable and trustworthy to that degree. And then the grappling is close. I think Abbas is more skilled, but I think Pyfer's stronger. And so I don't necessarily think Abbas has a grappling path too much. But if he does get on top, he could do something. So, yeah, I don't know. Like minus 150, I feel like Pyfer's the side. But at this point, I feel like Magomedov's the side. But I think the side throughout it all is pass. So I'm passing. I'm going to go and get another orange and make myself a drink. But I can hear you guys. So kick us off, Zar.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Pyfer, people are like, oh, you can't trust him with the cardio, but it's crazy, but it is true. Like he is the more trustworthy guy here. Like Abus is a gasser, and has durability concerns. And I think that's like the clear thing I saw. Like I don't really worry about like Pyfer's durability. And I think they're both dangerous guys. Both maybe have some cardio issues, but only one of them has like a clear durability issue. And yeah, I think Pyfer can, I think Pyfer's going to knock him out, honestly. Abus, he gets hurt a lot. He's been put out multiple times. Pyfer, what I've seen, maybe slows down a little bit, and maybe he's low volume, but I don't think he has a bad chin. And I think this could be maybe like a kind of boring striking fight where not a ton happens because they're both scared of gassing, scared of the power. But I feel like Pyfer has some big finishing upside, and if he goes for it, I think he's going to knock him out. So, yeah, I'm going Pyfer by KO.
It's just more consequential, like the shots coming from Pyfer, and I think he's like just educated with that lead hand battle. Abus is a guy who's going to want the fight at range, kind of throw those kicks up the middle. He's got like the meme front kick up the middle against, I believe it was Stolzfus.
Yeah.
I don't see that one really happening here. So, yeah, like I think Joe just a little bit more dangerous with the boxing and working with Dean Thomas, Webb, MMA, and jiu-jitsu. I think his jiu-jitsu is solid on the ground. Abus not going to really be able to get it there. So, yeah, like you said, this could be a tedious 15-minute kickboxing fight where neither really gets the striking going. Maybe one guy lands the more damaging shots, or I could see Pyfer, getting a big KO here. So I think the side has to be passed, like my man James said, but I lean Pyfer gets it done.
Yeah.
Slick. Younger, too. I think Abus is like 35 now. Sneaky old.
Like, yeah, I think one's on the way up still, Pyfer's.
Yeah. A lot of age gaps on this card, truth be told. There's very few fights where the age gap is minimal. Like the only few I could think of is like what Patchy mix and Wiklacz close in age. We see Puna and even Veretennikov 35. Like,
damn. Yeah, how old is Puna? Like 30?
32, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks to everyone in the chat.
My guy, Jum Prangle.
I'm gonna write down Pyfer KO.
One last time, bro. The family's gonna be eating this weekend. Rude one.
Smoke up to that one.
Sure. You guys want anything on this one?
No. Who liked Pyfer KO?
I do.
Yeah,
I haven't played it yet, but I think he knocks him out, bro. Like I think it's most likely outcome.
It makes sense, man. It makes sense.
I'm with it. Like
Pyfer hurts everyone, really, doesn't he?
I think he clubbed himself too, low key, but
he didn't really hurt Hermanson, but he landed big shots against Hermanson, to be honest, bro.
Fucking
and he was like
Kelvin shit.
Oh, the Kelvin fight. Bro, that fight was so fucked because it was like it literally looked uncompetitive, for 7.5 minutes. Like I thought because I bet on Kelvin plus 300, and I was like, oh shit, maybe this fight shouldn't have been sanctioned, I genuinely thought that, like, oh, they're just like it shouldn't have been sanctioned, it's like the difference is too much. And then at the end of it, I was, we just fucking beat Joe Pyfer. Cash me out this plus 300. Like I was hoping for a potential, because it was a close second. It was a clear third, but it was like a close second. Like at the end, he started to switch it on. So I don't know, man. Joe Pyfer he definitely falls off a cliff. But he basically hurts everyone, and Magomedov don't take shots well.
Yeah. No, like there's an argument for a draw. And if you're like want to be super leaning towards the Kelvin side, he could have won 29-28. Like it's crazy that
yeah
round 1 for Pyfer and round 2 for Kelvin could both be 10-9s, but that's how fucked up the scoring system is, bro.
Czar just needs to quit the pod, quit MMA betting, and just rally crazy to change the scoring system.
I could rant about that for so long.
That's Czar's passion. That's his passion. That's what makes him happy. Just talking about the score, how shit the scoring system is.
Dude, I was like in Chicago, I was yapping about it. Like, I just think it's so funny how like round 1 of Chimaev could be like a 10-9 where Dreykus like doesn't land a strike, got like 200 strikes landed on him, but these 50-50 rounds are 10-9s, and I know
like Van versus Royval is 10-9.
Yeah, like, bro, come on.
I feel you, man.
All right, anything else on this one?
Nah.
Yeah.
Youssef Zalal 2.0.
Bro, this guy looks like Kratos, bro. Didn't I say that before? I think I did say that before. Jesus.
He's got his head on upside down, boys. Coming like JB if JB had no hair.
that would be a crazy sight, bro. Imagine that. Look at that.
You should get that done. Like, would you bet on that? Like to shave it if you know we made a bet, like a friendly wager.
Yeah, I'm down.
Would you? So all right, sweet. So if you lose, like, what are we head to head on this card?
I'm not sure, man. This is a risky
card, bro.
What do I get? Dude, this would have to be. I'd have to get something really nice if I was gonna risk, shaving my head to look like Josh Emmett.
You like Puna finish, right? What if I say he's not gonna finish GTD?
I think that's a sucker bet on my part. He's probably gonna decision him.
Why? It's plus 200 GTD, bro. Isn't it?
That's risky, bro.
It's like plus 170 or something, bro.
This is my hair.
It's more juice than
you're getting a minus 200. What's the
more juice?
What do I get if I win?
How about if Jiri Khalil goes the distance?
No. It's too hard. What do you get if you win?
You got to shave your head.
No, I'll give you $200.
$200. I'm good, bro. That's a good try though.
300.
Oh god.
You're getting closer to my range. Getting closer to my range. No, I'm just playing.
Boys, if I raise it, will you guys help me pay? Like DM me some money?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get some of the.
Let's do GoFundMe for Jew's hair.
I'm not that far off.
GoFundMe one of James' unit.
I'd do I'd do like I'll do like 500. That's a fair. Because it's not
boys,
like, it's hair. It'll grow back, bro.
Boys, what are we saying? 500.
$500, guys. Yeah, we get.
I do it.
We need some comments.
The chat's quiet, so I was doing it for the entertainment.
Right,
factor.
me too. I'm like kind of shocked, bro.
I'm gonna have to pass, bro. I'm gonna have to pass.
Bro, it's crazy.
No one cares. If it's just me, I don't want to cough up $500. Bro. It's a lot
I
of
don't
money,
want to shave my head either, bro. I was doing it for the views.
Let's just pass.
We'll figure it out one day, bro.
Wasted opportunity. If he was shaving his head live on stream, I'd have.
But I keep the beard and everything, bro.
Yeah, you have to keep the beard. I mean, you might have to even go Dagestani style with the mustache, G.
Yeah, I might just do it anyway, dude. I might just do it anyway. We get enough comments. I'm doing it.
Do it, bro.
Joseph will do it for $30.
Wow. He'll throw 30 into the pool.
That's how much a haircut costs.
Oh, damn. No one gives a fuck. They just want to know if Zalal's getting the sub or not.
Brutal. They just want the info.
Wow, bro. Jesus. All right. Fair enough. That's what my other shows are for, man. This is the fun show where we just talk absolute shit and people moan in the comments that we're talking. Sorry, boys. That's the goal here. But anyway, I just think Zalal that is just way better than Josh Emmett, who's 40 years of age, who's got his head on backwards, upside down. And I just don't think he's going to be able to, find the shots that he needs to put Zalal out. I mean, I don't know, man. Like Emmett, he hasn't looked that good, in my opinion, like lately. I mean, let me see his record. Like,
fought Lerone Murphy last.
He hasn't been fined very much.
Yeah.
Chronological order. I mean, Lerone fight, to be honest, like at times it was kind of close, but I don't know. I don't think he looked great in that fight.
I don't either.
Lerone's that weird fighter as well. He can fight to slim margins for sure. The Ige fight with Lerone was extremely close. The Barbosa fight wasn't close, and that was a standout performance. Joshua Kulabau fight wasn't that close, but Kulabau is extremely low level when we're talking about the top of the division. Gabriel Santos fight, he lost. Makwan Amakani was getting dominated. Yeah, I mean, you know, he drew against Tahugov. Emmett was still getting kind of pieced up in that fight a lot of the times as well. He knocked out Bryce Mitchell. Okay, he landed his shot. Taporia killed him. Yair subbed him, which is really embarrassing in my opinion. Like, you know, Yair is a Taekwondo striker, and he subbed him. So, I mean, that's not great, boys. And it was a triangle as well. Like, he was on his back, you know. So, that's not good. I think if Zalal gets a submission attempt here, he probably submits him. And I think he could hurt him badly to the calf, to the body. We've seen Josh Emmett hurt to the body a couple of times now. So, I feel like that's a path there. And, yeah, I like Zalal in this one. What about you, JB?
And he's almost 41, bro. He's not going to last with this durability forever, bro. I think he can land a knee up the middle, too. I've seen Zalal smack those knees up the middle. You know, it doesn't show on the Quarantillo fight, but he rocked Quarantillo really badly before subbing him. Jack Shore rocked him before that. So I looked at, you know, Bet Online, and they dropped these prices pretty hard on Zalal sub from the opener. Got cracked on a few other books, and I saw FanDuel put their price at plus 400 for the ITD, and I jumped on it because, like, if that number's still there, guys, I'm telling you right now, that is off. Zalal, maybe in the beginning of the UFC, was not a finisher, but as he's starting to up in the career, I know, like, dude, all right, the Cater fight, he kind of cruised to a victory there, but he's showing the ability to finish now in this new UFC run, and I think the books are sleeping on it. Versus a guy who, you know, at 40 years old, I don't think that, you know, durability is going to last forever. And like you said, the submission defense might be lacking, especially, you know, he get that backpack going on, Emmett. I think he's very slick there. And, you know, Emmett, short guy, stocky guy. I think he'll be able to wrap those long legs around him. Could even standing backpack, I could see, for Zalal. Get on top, get that, and I could see him choking him from there. Averages 1.3 subs per 15 minutes, and that's over a career of a lot of fights, high sample size. So
yeah, I mean, Emmett's not good at jiu-jitsu, boys. I mean, Emmett is not good. I was speaking with my man Narco Cop about this earlier today, actually, and we both like Zalal, and we was talking about sub and stuff, like the angle, and Narco told me that, you know, throughout his entire career, Josh Emmett has only ever faced one submission. And that was against Yair Rodriguez, and he got subbed out. He got subbed. So, like, he's never, ever faced... No one's tried to submit him, ever. Damn. And when they did, he got subbed. So, I mean, the guy's fighting strikers the entire time. Bektic was, like, obviously not a striker, but outside of that, he's just fighting strikers, man. So, I don't know. They could just be like a sub here, man. Kind of like sub, just to be honest.
It's a crazy price.
Decision is more likely.
Yeah.
Obviously. I mean, we know that, you know, but I mean, this is.
I mean, what can you get the sub at though? Like, what's?
I think there was like I mean, obviously, if you can get ITD for 400, I would take that.
Can you not?
I mean, it's on FanDuel, yeah, and like the best number for sub is plus 650. It's also on FanDuel.
What's market wide ITD? Like 350 or something.
300. Yeah, that 400 was nice. I think FanDuel's not showing up, but you took it there, so it's probably still best on the market. But
yeah,
the sub, like, just looking at those, like, sub 650, I might take that, but I could see like a knee up the middle, you know, something crazy. So yeah, it's just crazy. Like, ITD still at 300, and he has minus 500 to win. Like, okay, decision's more likely, but I feel like we say this every week. Like, we're going with the value, bro.
Yeah. And we have to say it every week, but even though it's redundant to some people, because we got new viewers all the time. And also, it can take people about 10 years, you know, to actually get it through their head. It took me a long time, I'll tell you about that.
Yeah.
Right, Zalal down for me. Right, Zalal might just smash some of these money lines in a parlay like I did last time. I mean, boys, we had 4 legs in a parlay, all money lines. They all cashed last week, didn't we? We had the Allberg, Navajo, Brando, and we had Tayanara. We had the CKB plus Tayanara parlay.
That's free. So, holy shit.
Yeah. Remember the Childish Gambino?
Yeah.
Real OGs.
Yeah, the Trio 5, so we'll see. But yeah, I might have to just smash some of these fucking like Edmen money line, Zalal money line, Farid's there. I don't know, man. Might have to chuck some of these cunts in the money line and just make it easy little plus 270 lock or something like that, you know?
Yes,
Don't
sir.
hate it.
All right. Next one.
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is a fucking bang.
Jiri. Yeah. This is a pass fight for me, boys. I was angling for Khalil because I thought I'd get plus 200, and to be honest, it's creeping up there now. I thought I'd eventually get 200, and I was like, well, at that price, I mean, Jiri gets hurt in every single fight of his entire career, so maybe it happens again. I mean, I'm sure it will happen again, but at the end of the day, man, Jiri's pace and pressure are unmatched in the division. We've never really seen it before at light heavyweight, the pace and pressure. So, I mean, maybe Chuck Liddell, but I'm too young for that. You know what I mean? So, and he was more of a round one guy. I mean, it's crazy. Jiri's like a late guy, which is, I don't know. I feel like you don't see that as much at the higher weight classes, where there's a finisher, but all of his finishes are in like round 2 or round 3. Like it's kind of
or round 5.
Or round 5, bro. So it's
crazy. That was a legendary one.
Yeah, it's kind of unusual. I had Glover in that fight. It's kind of unusual.
Oh, that's a good bet.
Yeah, it was big odds. It was big odds, like plus 200 or something. But yeah, like I guess Jiri round 2 and round 3 is obviously the most likely outcome. I mean, yeah, I'm passing on this one, so I don't have a strong take, but I'm interested to hear you guys take though. Zar?
Yeah, I'm like a big Jiri fan, so I don't want to be biased. I think he wins, but I'm not laying it. Yeah, I met him in person. He was super, like, he's literally exactly what you think, like kind of autistic, like super funny dude. But yeah, I mean, yeah, he does get hurt in every fight and like every UFC fight, but like at the end of the day, he's only lost to fucking Pereira. So you got to be really good to beat him. Like, yeah, you can hurt him, but he's just like a monster. Crazy heart, crazy pressure. And yeah, I feel like that's what can get to Khalil. He's not just gonna, stand and trade with him, Muay Thai, like he's gonna get in your face and make it dirty. And I feel like he's gonna finish Khalil. So yeah, I'm rooting for him big time, but I checked the 2-3 props, they weren't the best. So yeah, I'm just passing.
Yeah, JB.
Yes.
I'm coming.
Yeah, the best part is he got that fight and he knocked him out, bro. He was talking about Jamal Hill in that one.
Wow,
bro, what a legend, bro. Jiri Prochazka, so unorthodox, just so unique in his own right, just an artist of violence. That fight versus Dominic Reyes, bro, that might have changed Dominic Reyes' life.
Masterpiece.
Bro, yeah.
Kind of.
I watched that fight with like family, and like they're like, "You watch this every week, bro?" And I was like, "That was okay. It's not that sick every week, and it's not that violent, but like, this is why I watch this shit, bro."
Yeah,
that's why we all do. That's why we all do, bro. It's just natural. I think Khalil's dangerous, though. I do think we look at his record, and he's gotten a lot of knockdowns in the UFC level. Jiri, on the other hand, has a negative knockdown differential in the UFC. Well, Khalil
that's
has
crazy.
a big pot. Yeah,
Crazy.
go back and look. I'm gonna just make
Who's
sure.
knocked him down? Obviously, Alex, 2 fights. He got knocked down a couple of times.
Let me make sure I'm not tripping here. But I did.
Do they count? They're not counting the Dominic Reyes up kick, right?
Oh,
Can't
hell
do.
no.
I mean, he went out cold with that.
Yeah, he did knock him down. That was a legit knockdown.
No, he knocked him out. No, he knocked him out.
I know, but I don't think they would
This
count
is
that.
Crazy.
Yeah, Khalil does, but like that Eric Anders fight, didn't he rack up like 5 knockdowns? Like,
yeah.
All right, I lied. It's not negative, but he got knocked down by Alex Pereira 2 times.
Yeah.
And then 1 time in the other fight.
Yeah.
So 3 times.
Damn,
he's gotten
dropped him.
4 knockdowns at the UFC level. And only 2 came against 2 of those came against Jamal Hill.
Yeah. And
On the other end, Khalil Roundtree's knocked down Jamal Hill, Anthony Smith, Chris Dawkins, 2 times Carl Roberson, Modestas Bukauskas, 4 times against Eric Anders. The guy's a knockdown fucking machine.
Imagine if Jiri fought those fools.
Yeah, it would be bad. It would be bad.
Crazy though, but but he probably wouldn't have got a knockdown. He probably just finished him because Jiri's got so many.
1 knockdown and it's over.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but that
You're
still
knocking
counts. But
somebody
that still
down.
counts as a knockdown, though. Like the Rakic, so he didn't knock down Rakic, no?
Nah, because he
He
kind of
just
just
finished
hurt
him.
him on the feet and then threw him down and bitched him like it wasn't a
Yeah. So
knockdown.
then who
Yeah.
else did he finish? Jamal Hill. So did he not knock him down?
Yeah,
Two
twice.
times.
Who
Two
else?
times.
Who else dropped Jiri other than
That's it.
What?
Poetan?
Nobody.
Oh, so it's just Poetan. I mean,
Yep.
fuck, that's brutal.
Yeah. Exactly.
He didn't knock down Khalil. I mean, kind of at the end, but like it was over.
Yeah. How much damage though could you like? That was a fuck ton of damage in that fight, and then I don't know if you really fought the best fighter in Jamal Hill last time out. Looks like fat on the scales, bro. Like
He dropped him like what 3 times?
who? Yeah, I think
Khalil. Yeah.
Khalil dropped him one time that whole fight actually.
Oh damn, only once. I saw something. Khalil. He said he was
Big
going
leg
for like
kicks,
a knockdown record. So it's crazy you brought that up because he has
Right.
a fuck ton of knockdowns. He said he was going for the record.
Dude, I think he can get it early here. Round one.
Yeah, if he
Yeah.
drops fucking Jiri, like I'm not surprised, dude, like at all.
No.
And he'll still lose probably.
Plus 1,000 on the round 1 KO for Khalil, I think is very interesting.
Ooh, I saw the KO was like 350. Like if I wasn't a big Jiri fan, like I'd probably I understand that bet, dude.
He probably can't win it this. Oh, he definitely can actually, but that would be a war.
Yeah. Like round.
I was
3.
gonna play NZTD at like minus 300, but I don't know.
That's
I know,
crazy.
I thought it was gonna be like a 400, 500 type spot, and it's like 275, and I was like, maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
Jiri's never been to decision in.
I know,
but he almost did.
Khalil's shown heart before too. You know, it's not like he's just like automatically done here.
Like back in the day, he would get finished a lot, but like he showed some dog, bro.
Yeah. And he's a confidence-based fighter, and he's definitely very highly confident now coming off that beatdown of Jamal and also the war against Alex Pereira. So he's probably going to come in here like renewed and not just give up easy. But you got Jiri.
You could tell he like gained confidence from the Pereira fight. Like he was happy with his performance. Like in his interview, you could he was happy to be in there. He's like, I won a couple rounds. You know, I made a mistake. Like in his head, he just like made a mistake and gassed out. You know.
Yeah, made a mistake. Yeah.
He said he went too hard in round 4.
The contract.
He said he gassed out in round 4 because he was too confident in his cardio. So he went all out in round 4.
It's crazy what fighters, say and believe, isn't it? Because, you know, like we all watch that fight. Like we're not retards, you know what I mean? Like we literally earn a living from the sport. So it's just crazy sometimes. But the thing is, this is what, because people will clown him for that, but I would never clown him. I'd say it's crazy because it is kind of crazy to say that. But like, I would never clown him for that because people just don't understand. You have to think like that to make it to that level. You're never, ever going to think like that. You have to be delusional, you know? You have to be delusional in anything you do, in any vocation, to make it to the top level of anything, including sports betting.
Especially fist fighting.
Yeah, but just like anything, man, honestly, bro, like it's like entrepreneurship's probably the biggest one, bro, because, people like fucking Mark Zuckerberg, created Facebook, he has to be delusional to believe that he can take over the entire planet with a social media app when social media didn't exist. Like, it's just like that's way more than a fucking fist fight, in my opinion. A fist fight, yeah, all right, I can beat you up. Like every man on the planet thinks they can beat the other man up. Do you know what I mean? That's you're kind of born with that delusion, but like, so you have to just be delusional to make it to the top. So, he's coming in there with a lot of delusion. And honestly, that might get him the win. If he comes in here with no delusion, he's going to be like, listen, Jiri's one of the greatest fighters in the light heavyweight weight class. He's only ever been beat by Alex Pereira. Like, bro, I'm kind of fucked here. I got like the pace and pressure difference is crazy. He's got way better cardio. Like, I've been beat by way worse fighters. I got thrown around by Schmelt Alexejczyk. Like, you got to come in here with delusion. If he thinks like that, he's definitely going to get beat. So I think it's going to be a war, bro. But I'm passing, man. I don't mind the minus 300 doesn't go, I guess. But
I don't mind it either. But we were bringing that up as a good thing. Like, he's probably confident because of like, how he's speaking about those fights. Like, you could tell he's very confident. So we're bringing up his delusion like as a good thing, and it's facts.
Yeah, it's definitely positive, especially with someone like Khalil. Khalil, just from his interviews, talking about mental health and stuff like that. He's definitely the type of guy that he needs to have confidence. So we might see the best Khalil we've ever seen, like we did in his last fight or the fight before that. you know. So
yeah, he's looking career best right now.
yeah, definitely.
Because he used to like struggle with that stuff and kind of fold, but not anymore.
Nah.
The GOAT, Michal, grapple.
He fumbled the bag with Veronica Hardy though. She's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I know that's your
met her in person, bro. It's fucking
It's cool as hell too, man. It's
Nice
like,
girl.
dude, fumbled the bag, bro. Dan Hardy, he's like, I'm gonna scoop that up, kill it around. She, get out of here. Maybe he's stunting on him all fight week. Dan the man.
Maybe he didn't want it, bro. Maybe he didn't fumble the bag at all.
I don't know, dude.
You know, people always say that about that Julian Marquez. He fumbled the bag against Miley Cyrus. And I always think like, bro, she told him to fucking shave the name in the chest. Like, this, denying doing that is not fumbling the bag, bro. That's just you don't want to fucking shave your chest to the fucking public because one woman told you, who's probably not even going to be with you anyway. That's not fumbling the bag.
I heard some things, man. I heard, he didn't fumble the bag,
That's
all I'm saying.
Bro, Dakota, that comment is such facts. Just pass and enjoy until I get drunk and bet Jiri.
Oh, bro, you're speaking to my soul. Well, not really, but I could imagine I would do that if I drunk.
Yeah.
Merab versus Corey. All right, so yeah, I mean, Corey's going to dominate this fight. Plus 300, easy bet. My max bet. I got a max bet this week, boys. It's on Corey Sandhagen. You don't have to pay me, so that's it. JB, what do you think?
Whoa.
Yeah, that's nuts, bro. Like, fucking, I don't like. You got to bet where the value's at, right?
Yeah. All right. I don't have a max bet on Corey. I don't have a max bet. It's a joke. It's a joke, boys.
10 to win 30.
It's a
easy click, though. Easy click.
But I think Corey's the money line side here. But I've gone off on this fight multiple times, so I want to hear you guys' takes, man. JB?
It's a tough one, bro. Rob's a fucking dog. Like,
best ever, isn't it?
Yeah. He's going to shoot takedowns. He's going to constantly put you. The feints are going to be, overwhelming. He's not like the best, most technical fighter, but he just finds ways to overwhelm people, and he's very good at doing so. So, will Corey be overwhelmed? And that's a tough question, man. Like, it's a tough task for him, but I think he'll be able to get back to the feet. He's been working with Ryan Hall. I think he can get. This dude's crazy, bro. Merab would let his leg break, bro. Watch this shit. Watch this shit.
That's a leg lock, though.
He don't give a fuck. Merab, he jumps in the lake head first. You think that guy's tapping the fucking anything? Hell no, bro. Merab ain't tapping for shit.
This won't have a knee.
He was in a guillotine. Yeah, no, facts. I could see that. Or a body kick. O'Malley hurt him with a body kick, So, and Merab
been hurt loads.
Yeah. No, for
He's
sure.
Been hurt loads. 4 fights.
But to submit him, bro, the guy has literal gills. Like Ricky Simone had this man in a guillotine for fucking
like guillotine round 3. Guillotine. Tapology told me that was a guillotine round 3.
Wait, how did he like? I've always been so confused by that. Like he just like physically like wouldn't go out. Like what was that?
He's fucking. That's like, what I'm saying, bro.
He was out, but like he wasn't. Like he was still there.
This man's built.
He's got oxygen in different places of his body. It's not just in his brain,
bro. He was dead, and he was still moving his legs. Like what?
He's got oxygen just like in around his stomach and his nose. Like that's why he's got crazy cardio, bro. He just he doesn't. You can shut off his one oxygen source, but then he's got others somewhere else.
Yeah, that's
out of his arsehole or something. Breathing out.
Don't you think it's fucked up that they don't let him come out to Metallica?
Why?
Why do they not?
Because it's like a licensing thing. Like they only let it's super expensive to use the song.
Oh, that song specifically.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
It's like, come on, let the guy use it.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, no, he's. It's gonna be a tough fight for Corey. I do think he has ability to win it via KO or decision, though. Super educated fighter. Sometimes he could overthink, right? So. Merab might just be not thinking. It might be like just be dumb, and that'll win you MMA fights. But I also think at a certain point, Corey knows what he needs to do here. He could probably successfully, keep Merab at range. I don't think Merab's like the greatest striker in the world. And this little run that he's gone on, like let's just kind of dissect it a little bit. Cejudo, you know, super. Let's go.
Can you hear that or not?
Yeah.
Can you not hear that?
Are you gonna get copyrighted that?
But the drums, bro, it's even better.
That's the banger.
Metallica, bro.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I just think the line is kind of wide, bro. For two world-class fighters, Merab's stock at its highest. You know, we would bet. I bet him, you know, big underdog against Umar Nurmagomedov, and I haven't bet Corey yet. I think, you know, line could go off at different spots, but man, like 1 unit bet at plus 300, like how wrong could you be? It's like a world-class fighter. People might bring up the TJ Dillashaw fight where he kind of got controlled there. Umar fights, but I think Merab, you know, different style wrestler, maybe not the greatest control. I think Corey could get back to the feet. Like I said, just make this close and be the better striker.
Yeah, Zar.
Yeah, I just don't see it being like a 50-45 or like a finish for Merab. So like, how am I going to lay minus 400? Like, I think it's going to be competitive if it goes to decision, and I don't think Merab is like, it's clear that he like has finishing upside. Like
He subbed DJ easily. What are you talking about?
what's that?
I said he subbed Mighty Mouse.
Oh yeah, I saw that clip. What was that? Like what was that? That was a weird ass like a bulldog.
Bullshit choke.
Yeah, but yeah, like he got his first finish in how long against O'Malley. But yeah, I think Corey's way harder to control, way better grappler than O'Malley. Maybe he's not as dangerous as O'Malley on the feet, but he's got them flying knees and shit. You know, he can land a body kick, like you said. So I think it's going to be competitive. Like in my head, I see it as like a competitive decision. So it's kind of easy for me to click on plus 300 Corey when he's, you know, he's hard to track down the footwork. He's a good grappler himself. I don't think it's going to be easy to control. Like Umar couldn't really control him until later in the fight. And I think he's the better striker. It's just Merab is effective when he mixes in the grappling, you know. And Corey, when he faces people with a grappling threat, his volume goes down a little bit. So, yeah, I think, you know, Merab decision is most likely outcome, but he's minus 400, and I don't agree with that at all. I think it, you know, more 200, 250 range probably. So yeah, I'm on Corey. Corey decision 650 isn't terrible either.
Corey KO.
What's that?
Corey KO. Plus 850.
I like it.
I need some more than that. Fuck.
More than 850.
Bro,
I'm greedy
decision
now, bro.
650 or 700 decision. I thought
Yeah,
KO should be 1,000. Come on
This
now.
greedy motherfucker. Greedy
I'm
motherfucker.
greedy. I'm greedy. I'm gonna probably just end up with money line, but
that's the optimal play, bro.
Yeah, definitely we have to do the money line, but KO is live here, man. Boys, if you want my full breakdown, just go and watch my other fights, man. I'm fucking tired, man. It's been 2 hours.
The last thing I'll say is that, you know, Daz talked about the leg lock submissions. You know, he's not going to leg lock Merab, I don't think, but could he use a leg lock to sweep and get on top? Like, I think that's fucking meta, bro.
Just get up. I don't know about control.
Just get up. Maybe not on top.
Please just get up.
Yeah, not on top. We don't want to extend the grappling scenario.
Oh, I'm not saying, like fall back for a leg lock, but use a leg lock to get back to our feet. Like
back to our feet.
Up to the feet.
That sounds beautiful.
He could catch something in a transition. You never know. Like, because I don't want to fully dismiss Corey's submission game. He's the better jiu-jitsu fighter here.
Oh, yeah. He could totally pop Merab's knee, but he's not
going to something. He could probably doing something.
Yeah. Dude, that thing he did versus Figgy is legit, bro. If you don't defend the correct way, and I could see Merab doing it. He's like trying to stack him and come into him, and Sandhagen will just basically just throws both his legs down and breaks your knee because your leg's at a wrong angle, so you're heel hooking yourself. It's fucking nasty. He did it to TJ, tore his ACL. Did it to Figgy also on TKO'd him. So yeah.
Yeah. Injury, not injury, but not he doesn't tap. Merab doesn't tap KO victory. Cash the 8.
Dude, he wouldn't tap. You break his leg. I could see Corey breaking his leg, like the Lidze, not tapping, and then getting like that would be before he's tapped.
Yeah, Merab might still win that fight 48-47.
Yeah, that's the fuck part, dude. Merab's so hard to beat him.
Gotta kill that guy.
All right, Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev. Yeah, man, what can I say? I was on Magomed Ankalaev. I think we all were in the first fight. Plus money, maybe like plus 105, plus 110 range or something. And it's funny because I actually scored the fight to Alex, you know. Like
really?
by like 1%. I rewatched it like whatever, 2 weeks ago, 1 week. And yeah, I scored it like 3-2, but bro, it was like it's like a swing round, you know, that is a 50-50. I could have gave it to any of them, but
yeah,
maybe I'd just be more controversial and give it to Alex. I don't know. It was like a 50-50 round, whatever. But, you know, Magomed, his 2 rounds were 100% rounds, you know. So he knocked him out. Almost knocked him down in round 2, hurt him badly at the end of the round. And then the round ended because Alex Pereira has magical Brazilian powers like he always does against Israel Adesanya. And for some reason, the round always ends when he's hurt. That's fucking 3 times now in notable fights. Championship fights, by the way. And he should have been knocked out in all 3. And somehow he won 2 out of 3. And yeah. So that was round 2. And then round 4, he clinched him up against the cage for 5 minutes. So he clearly won it. So Magomed could have won all 5 rounds, but he also conceivably could have lost 3-2. So,
yeah,
you know, I feel like it's kind of close, but I just feel like Magomed's going to put on a better performance this time. I think he might get on top, you know. If he gets on top this time, what happens? He might just smash him, you know. Also, though, Magomed was getting his leg kicked badly, that calf kick, and I don't know if he's going to withstand 25 like he did last time. You know, he withstood them all. I don't know if he's going to be able to do that this time. The calf is a weird muscle. Sometimes, like Belato's chin, sometimes the calf shows up, sometimes it doesn't. You just hit it on that. It's just weird, you know. So maybe first round, Magomed can't walk anymore, but then he probably will shoot takedowns and he'd probably get him. I was surprised that Alex stuffed every single takedown. Magomed's not the best wrestler, but Alex is not the best wrestler either. So I was quite surprised at that. But yeah, I got Magomed here, probably inside the distance. But again, I might just pass on this fight, boys. I don't mind the under. I just feel like it probably will end this time because I think Pereira has to. I think Pereira is going to push the pace more because he kind of just let the fight get away from him last time. And it was a bit of an embarrassing look where he was very low volume. He wasn't really doing much. And Magomed was in his face boxing him up, you know, as the grappler in the matchup. So,
yeah,
especially the way Alex is talking. And I don't like Alex's mental going into this fight. I don't know if he's fully in it. He's talking shit. He's
the translator beef. You seen that?
Yeah,
They're
kind of. Yeah.
Beefing through the phone.
Yeah. He's like putting it on him in the PI and stuff. And yeah, he doesn't really understand what he's saying and stuff. But I just don't like that necessarily. In multiple interviews, he's like, fuck this guy. And I just don't like it because Alex has never been like that before. So it's out of character for him, you know? So when someone's never done it before and then they do it, especially after being beat, you know, it's like, it just gives me a little bit more of a hesitancy to bet them or even pick them or whatever. So I kind of feel like Alex is going to finish him this time. What do you think, JB?
Alex will finish him or Mago?
Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I think Magomed's going to finish him this time. But again,
way,
I don't mind the under because, like I said, I feel like he has to push it. And one thing that Magomed Ankalaev doesn't have is a brain or good fight IQ, you know? So I could definitely see him getting fucking knocked out by being a retard, not shooting at all, getting his leg kicked. Like, you can't really trust Magomed at minus 250s and stuff. Like, I bet him as an underdog. So
yeah, exactly.
I don't really love... Yeah.
Really want to go this time now and pay that.
No, minus 200 is probably fair, like just in general. So it might have gone a bit too far. There's no way I'm betting Alex, but yeah, I don't mind the under. I'd like to hear you guys' opinions on that. But what do you think of the fight, JB?
It's an interesting one, bro. I think it's gonna be whoever's like able to lead the feints, trick the other opponent. Magomed's good level changes, you know. I think just making Alex worry about grappling tires him out a little bit. You know, you clinch him up against the cage, you force his muscles to do things that he's not used to doing. And I think the striking becomes a little bit more available. And that's what we saw in the first fight, where Magomed's able to get those strikes off. And I don't see why he can't replicate that. Also, the other thing with Alex is he's, 38 years old, almost 39. I think we're starting to see the latter end of his career. He's made a fuck ton of money. It's like, lost the title now. Like, how many times do we see guys lose the title and then come back and beat the younger guy? It's almost very, very rare. So I have to side with Magomed here for that reason. But Alex a good fighter in and of his own right. And like you said, those leg kicks could be a good weapon. We've seen guys take off the legs of Ankalaev before. But huge grappling upside on the Ankalaev side. So I kind of got to give him the favorite here.
Yeah. What I will say is Alex just spams the low calf kick and he doesn't really go Muay Thai and hit the thigh. But I think it'd be very smart for him to mix up that game plan and target the thigh now, because we've seen that Magomed Ankalaev took the calf kick easy, but the real damage in that Jan Blachowicz fight came from the thigh kick. Not as much as the calf kick.
He didn't really go for that though. Like from what I've seen, like he kind of just flicks out the calf kick. Like it's not even. Alex? He didn't really. Yeah.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't do it. But what I'm saying is, it would be smart if he switches up the game plan and go to the calf as well here, because I think that's where Magomed probably is a little bit more vulnerable, which isn't usual. But he's just, like I said, he's Magomed's a weird guy, man. So maybe he's got fucking shit steel calves, but his thighs are a little bit weak. So I would just like to see the switch up. I would like to see the switch up. If I can see that, and I say this every week, and it doesn't happen a lot, but if I can see that, surely, Paulinho and all of these guys can see that as well. But we say that time and time again, and then they don't perform, and then they don't shoot a takedown when the guy's a white belt and stuff. So who the fuck knows, man? We even had a laugh with Eric Nixick about that one. Like, I even asked him, I'm like, mate, like, I'm watching the fights and I'm like, this is so fucking obvious game plan. Like, do you guys see that as well? Why don't they shoot the game plan? Like, what's going on? And then, he's sometimes, he said with the Sean Strickland one, he's just like, they know the game plan's to wrestle and they're just like, fuck it, I'm not going to wrestle. Like, it's literally that bad. So who the fuck knows what these fighters will do? But that's what I see. Zar?
Yeah, no, that was a crazy story. Like, he went in depth. Like, they wrestled all camp, and he was saying Strickland was fucking taking down Ankalaev. Like, we know Sean's a good grappler. He just doesn't show it. And he literally went in depth on how Sean was just like, I'm feeling good. Like, fuck it, I'm gonna just strike. And that's just how it goes sometimes. Like, that ain't on the game plan or Eric or anything. He can't control that.
Yeah.
But yeah, for this fight, I think the big thing is like Pereira like struggled with the speed, like the hand speed of Ankalaev early, and he just like, ooh, like I don't want to exchange anymore. And I think it kind of messed with him, and that's why he was just low volume and just spamming leg kicks. And then later in the fight, it slowed down a little bit. The speed is a little closer. Pereira was looking better on the feet, and that's when Ankalaev, smartly mixed in the grappling. Couldn't get the takedown, but still, got the clinch stuff going. Won round 4 with that, and made round 5 really close with, he was losing the striking and just mixed in the clinching. But yeah, when I rewatched it, I still scored it for Ankalaev, but it was way closer than I remember. Like you said, there was 2 clear rounds for Ankalaev, but the other ones are really, really close. So it is kind of crazy that he's like almost a 3-1 favorite when the fight was really close. But like I don't see the speed difference. Like if anything, like Pereira's reaction time and speed's gonna only be worse with his age. And yeah, he didn't get any takedowns, or Ankalaev couldn't take him down, but he was still effective. It wasn't like empty clinch control. Like obviously during the fight it was maybe a little boring, but he was landing and it won him rounds. So yeah, he has to be the clear favorite. But if this price keeps going, like if it's like 250, close to 300 Pereira, like I don't hate a Pereira sprinkle, but like you said, he's always been like stoic and doesn't really talk shit. And now he's like, talking trash, doing a lot of social media stuff, which I don't like to see. He's just like switching up his personality, and I'm a Pereira fan, and I don't like this new Pereira. We're hanging out with Nina Drama all the time, talking shit. I like when he was just stoic, like fucking staring down Adesanya, not saying shit. Like that was dope, and he's not doing that anymore. So it just seems weird vibes for Pereira.
I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough.
Yeah, basically. That's it, boys.
Parlays?
Motherfucking lays.
All right. Who wants to go?
You, bro. You.
All right.
You have to go. The final Czar parlay. The Czar, even though he's going to have a few more maybe, but Czar retiree parlay. The Pro-Jew retiree.
Let's go.
Pro-Do.
Go. This. Go Pyfer.
Let's cook now, boys. So, boys, now we come to the end of the show. My favorite part of the show. We go through the parlays. We're going to pick a couple of spots we spoke about through the entire 2-hour show, and we're going to make some motherfucking parlays. And make sure, boys, you don't put all your bankroll on these parlays, and you don't DM me that a parlay lost, because I don't give a fuck and I won't reply. Because I just gave you 2 hours of content and about 6 hours outside of this video as well on my YouTube channel that you're on right now. So make sure you go and like and subscribe. And also, boys, we've just gave you 2 hours of breakdown. So those are the real bets. Those are the real plays. Those are the real leans. These parlays, they're just for fun, even though we cashed 10 to 1 and 3 to 1. So yeah, that's it. Disclaimer.
Probably really like an hour of breakdowns and an hour of us fucking shooting the shit.
Exactly. You're welcome.
All right, who's up next?
+7 what, bro? That's
Wait, what you got?
That's what I got.
Don't hide
I had to do the disclaimer. Pyfer KO, Farid, Jiri. Ooh, I mean, that could hit right there. That could actually hit.
We smacked last week too, bro.
Yeah, dude, that Rouse and KO is such sharp call. Like, I was scared. I was like, Edmen, didn't put him out. Fucking easy.
That was a beautiful one, man.
That was a great
just levels in the striking. Cam's not like the best striker of all time, but he's better than Petrosky, man.
I thought,
and way more durable.
And Edmen was too, and way more dangerous, and he couldn't do it. So that was a good call. And then after that, it's like, oh, we just need Olberg KO. It's like, all right, we good.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know it better than anyone, bro. Like, just because Edmen don't do it, don't mean anything. I mean, Jeffrey did it. You know what I mean? Like,
I know.
loads of people KO'd him. So it's just sometimes they just rock up, like Bellato, innit? He just, he just rocked up with a chin. Petrino did it. Ihor basically did it, but Ihor literally did it. They just didn't stop the fight. So
has Aaron Jeffrey finished 2 people on this card? Vanderford
no, that was Petrosky was last.
Oh, Petrosky, you're right.
Yeah, I let the recency bias get to me. Like, if that Edmen fight never happened, I would have been on it. But
did you play Petrosky?
No. I would have been on Rouse and KO. I just pushed it out because of that Edmen fight, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play it like big money. I just played it in the parlays here, so
Hey, still cash.
Yeah, it's cashed at 11 to 1, so that was clean. I posted a ticket. I had I think I had 250 or 500 on it. One of the two. But yeah, it was nice, bro. Returned like $2,500.
I think I got my parlay.
Okay.
Let me get Farid.
We'll do it after.
I'll go Farid -475. Yeah.
Oh shit. We might have to anchor Farid. Shout out to my man Clint.
He anchored Patchy again.
Wait, what? He anchored Patchy?
My friend sent me it. He's like, he's running it back.
Did he anchor Patchy?
Yeah.
That's an ego bet, man. Clint, that's the ego. You're like, nah, I don't care.
I wasn't wrong.
Yeah, like, no, I wasn't. He just had a bad performance. I'm gonna anchor him again. He anchored him against Magomedov as well in the fight that he lost.
No, I remember that. I remember that because he was going nuts and people were hating on him. He's like, "Fuck it, I cashed." Because I had money on Magomed, so I was salty.
The decision.
I was salty.
Yeah, I commented on that, the initial one, the Magomedov one. I was like, bro, like, don't do this. Like, it's not a good strategy. And then people were commenting like, you should have just DM'd him this. This is embarrassing saying it out loud. I'm like, bro, this is fucking Twitter, man. I'll just scroll. Like, that's what you do on Twitter. And I message Clint a lot. Like, he'll message me about fights or whatnot. He might message, not so much recently, but in the past, So I do tell him stuff in the DM as well. And then it went out there and like, Patchy lost. And then he anchored him again then, and then he lost again. And then he anchored him now again. I think this one is if you're going to anchor, this one is definitely the one to do it. The last two wasn't, but I guess he
He loves
thinks Patchy's
Patchy.
the truth. He loves Patchy, bro.
He said he's the best bantamweight in the world, and he anchored him versus Mario. Like, he's sticking with his boy. I respect that. And maybe maybe it was a play. Like, he knew he was going to catch hella engagement and hate for posting like, oh, he easily beat Magomed, cashed the anchor.
It's smart.
He's
dude.
sharp.
It's so smart. I love it.
Yeah.
Even if it's not, bro, it's fun. You know.
I know. No,
Yeah, I mean, it's all love. It's all love with Clint, bro. But at the end of the day, this is betting. I'm gonna tell my opinion whether I think it. You can be my best friend in the world. If I think it's a bad decision, I'm gonna tell you it's a bad decision. You know.
Yeah. No, yeah. Clint's the boy. He's so fucking funny, bro.
I think.
He's
I think this one. I think this is the one, though.
I think our boy Clint's gonna cash on this one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Give me Would you already took mix ITD, so I'll take Zalal ITD.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, let me get that. Shout out to the first Zazar cash Gomes KO.
Sure, Gomes.
Go back to the well. Hardy 2-3.
My boy, my girl.
Oh damn! You might have to go back to the world, have some chick, you know, like 2-3.
Yeah, wait.
Macy or Hardy? Macy or Hardy?
Oh shit! I'll go with my girl Hardy, bro.
Please,
really?
Bro. I already bet it.
I know it's
Hardy
less likely, but the vibes are better.
Yeah, way better vibes, bro.
All right, what do you want, James?
All right, is it my parlay now? All right, sweet. I'm gonna do a money line parlay because I did it last week. It cashed, and Esteban wants a money line parlay, so we need to get one for the community. So, all right, let's go. So we're gonna go with Edmen money line. Oh, he's not even there. Fuck it.
No, we can do it still.
You can do it still. Like I said,
Edmen. I thought it was a money line, but it's Edmen round 1. But we can still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can always go back.
I'm not JB, bro. I'm Lou.
Yeah, what am I
doing? Look, he's got one foot out the door.
He's getting emotional. He's getting
all right. I'll have to put the anchor in it. The Clint anchor parlay. We gotta put Patchy mix.
Let's fucking go, Clint.
Let's go, Clint. You better not fuck. You know, you better not let your boy lose this one. All right, now we're gonna do our anchor, Farid, because we've anchored him in everything.
Yeah.
So
okay.
So there's 2 anchors in there. Oops. And then there's Edmen, and then there's a wanker. No, I'm joking. He's cool. Edmen's cool.
Anchor and the wanker.
What other money lines we got? We got any other money lines?
Zalal?
Yeah, fuck it. Zalal.
Zalal.
This is the chalkiest.
I know the price is gone, but fuck it. D-Gen.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No, I think he's just Who else we got?
Corey, you, but you know.
Can I see the actual oh yeah, we got Puna or who's that other one that I can't trust? Austin. Can I trust Puna or Austin more? What do you guys reckon? Probably Puna more, isn't it?
Man, personally, I just don't think Ramiz is that good, bro. But yeah, I guess Austin's shaky chin.
Yeah, let me see all the
Puna's went up to 320. God,
I did see Ramiz was training with Bilal Muhammad too.
Should I put Veronica in there? Pyfer, I can't do that. And scroll up, please.
Yes, sir.
What fights is above? Is there any more fights above?
What about Corey?
Oh, it's just the main, and then the Magomed. Could go Magomed. What's the current odds? Because I'll either put Magomed in there if it bumps me up to 2 something.
He's 260.
What's the current odds for the parlay though?
Oh. Let's see.
And then I might,
300.
if it's proper shit, I'll just add Jew.
Yeah,
you gotta go. You gotta go in there and fight, bro.
Try my best.
Wait, his name's fucking Jew, and we're not all betting him. Are you fucking crazy? His name's Jew, and literally you. It's you, the Jew, and you're not betting him. Are you crazy, bro?
I think Santos is good, bro.
Wait, what? Nah, bro. If you're gonna regret this on Monday, bro.
You're right.
Or Sunday. All right. So it's what is it? Plus 156.
156.
All right. If you add the Magomed minus 260, what's it then?
A lock.
255.
Yeah, sweet. I'll go with that. I'll go with that, boys. I'll go with that, lads.
Imagine.
And don't worry.
The Holy Trinity for Czar's last pod.
Yeah, I'm down.
Bro, let's just make loads, man. It's a pay-per-view and it's Czar's last pod. Let's just make 17 parlays.
Bet. All right, what's next? Fuck. What do I call it?
Why did you remove that semicolon?
Dude, I'm weird. All right.
Why did you remove the semicolon,
I don't
bro?
know, I'm weird.
But you left it on all the others. And why are you bold? No one else? Wait, everyone's different. No one's bold except for you, and there's only one with a semicolon.
If I had my monitors, this would be easier. But I have to like scroll up and down like a bum.
Fucking with my OCD on purpose, bro. He's killing my OCD on his last show.
Does, bro.
He's like, this is the last time I'm gonna be able to fuck with him. Nah. Let's do a Trinity parlay then.
Yeah, one more for the gang.
All three of us. All right, sweet.
We going crazy?
Oh, you mean like crazy or crazy?
I don't know.
All right, just do whatever you feel.
I'm gonna go
Edmen sub.
Oh god. I'm gonna go Pyfer KO1. What is that? What's the odds on that?
Yeah, I like that. We should go like some crazy shit.
Oh wait, what's a? Maybe you guys go.
I was thinking that too. I was thinking that too. Rude one.
I'm gonna look up my girl by 2-3.
Who? Hardy?
Yeah.
I already bet her. Like, dude, look, I bet.
You bet 2-3. Nice.
I bet 50.
I'm just gonna do it because that's like my first big cash.
What was the other legs in that one though? Do you remember?
It was Del Val like by finish like a 3-1. It was it was the under 2.5. It was like pick 'em or some shit.
And then the KO for Gomes. Easy.
What's a free under 2.5? Could be like you versus Santos. I don't know if that's free.
Veronica
that's
Hardy.
plus money.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. It's just Santos is hard to finish, isn't it?
Yeah.
And he's not a great finisher, I don't think.
No. Yeah. I'm good off. I don't know. You guys go. What do you guys want?
Well, is this the Trinity parlay? Okay, wait. Who did you do though? I'm not being in a parlay with Hardy 2-3, bruv. You did it on your own.
No. I'm good. I'm gonna do Pie for round 1. I'm not gonna switch up.
All right. I'll be in a parlay with that. I'll be in a parlay.
You'll be involved.
Well, should we do the 1, 2, 3 parlay? Where we take one round 1, 1 round 2, and 1 round 3. I'll go Patchy mix round 2.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say, bro. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I swear, but that's cool.
That's good. That's good. No, let's.
I mean, we both was gonna do it, so that's good.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't.
So round 3.
Good. That's good. Like that means we were on.
I know who it's gonna be already.
All right,
and so do you guys.
Yuri?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Has to be, bro.
Kind of solid.
It has to be, bro.
This is like a new Natty Bet cycle. We're doing the 1, 2, 3 part.
Oh, the 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but the 1, 2, 3 is way harder than the cycle, bro.
I know, but that's what
1, 2, 3 is like impossible. No, it's not.
It's not impossible.
It's fucking possible, bro.
Yeah, dude. Just somebody has to get a finish in round 1, someone has to get a finish in round 2, and someone has to get a finish in round 3, and we have to pick the exact ones.
Oh yeah, bro. I didn't think of it like that. It's fucking simple. What?
Oh, I've never thought of it like that. It's pretty easy, honestly.
Yeah, now you're getting it, Czar. Wait, are we doing KO 1 or are we just doing round 1?
Yeah.
No, don't do KO 1. Don't do KO 1.
I was gonna say I want it all to match.
It's got like WWE. It's like 1, 2, 3. We gonna pin the bookies this weekend.
What about changing Pyfer to round 1 then?
That's what I'm doing. 225.
Oh, you are
solid.
I'm going to the sports book right after this, boys. I got that
during the day over there.
I got that dopamine.
How many other kind of parlays could you make, right? Like you got the cycle, and then you got the 1, 2, 3.
I know, yeah, that's a sick one. I want to think of one like the cycle.
I know you have to have like a bread and butter, like what you're known for. Like he's, Matty Betts is fucking cycle. You need
the 1, 2, 3 parlay is so hard though, G.
I know. But imagine if you bink it like.
Dude, Pyfer round 1 just comes out there, sparks him like he should. Mix comes out there, he grapples a little bit for a round, he gets his shit going, confidence gets back. New York backpack, Bang, boom, chokes him out. And then Jiri and Khalil, they're going to have a war. Jiri's going to take over in round 3. He's going to start to put the pressure on him. And he's coming.
I'm going. All right,
we just getting started, boys. All right, let's do can I do another one, Lou too?
Yeah.
sure.
Why not?
All right, I'm gonna bet on the Jew, of course.
Jew by sub?
Nah.
Oh, I
He
remember
can do it, but
I got burnt on versus Jekka. I had his money line, but I also played the sub, and he iced him.
I think I played a bit on sub though, but I cashed big on that. Doesn't go was minus 200.
Holy fuck, that was so free. Yeah, dude, Jew, he grapples in his fights. Like, I don't know what people are saying. He's a bum grappler. Like,
yeah, no, for sure.
Plus 200 to win by sub versus Jekka.
Yeah,
I'll do it again.
Prefers to strike. What other legs have we got? Edmen round 1.
I like that.
I'll just kick back with that. Nice little 2-legger. Give me a little 400, 500 or something. Easy. Light work. Nothing crazy. 5-3-5. I like it. That's
like
me.
that.
That's me.
All right.
So do a retiree one. Do a retiree one, bro. Do a hardy one or the 2-3 or try and replicate your initial one.
Yeah.
Do you remember it? I could scroll back. Let me scroll back.
No, it was Denise Gomes KO 2-3 and then Del Val under 1.5.
Yep.
I need an under 1.5.
What? Only 2 legs, yeah?
Yeah.
Smash.
Okay, I think I know I think I'm gonna go with this.
Oh shit! I hit one as well on that card.
No, that was a crazy one. That was during like the insane heater. All right,
that was the one. With,
that was a fucked heater, bro.
That's like the most money I've ever made in like 2 months, bro.
Yeah, that was
good, bro. Good times,
that was so fucked up, bro. 19th of May. Now it's all over because Zara is leaving.
We're on a nice little streak right now.
Was that not?
Yeah, it's a good one now, bro. It's a bit more composed this time.
Yeah.
That was just firing. That was just like plus 2,000s cashing every week and shit. I'm a little bit more like Allberg's minus 170s and that now.
Cashing, Menefield, Usman.
Fuck,
bro. Those were the days.
Fuck, Jew almost had it. He had Gomez sub and Del Val sub.
Oh, yeah, because she almost got the sub.
26-1.
I'm going to go with Muniz.
Yeah, somebody commented. They were like, yo, Jew always misses the sub 1 by 1. Maybe I'll go for a sub parlay right now. I'm feeling it kind of.
Fuck, I had Jasmine ITD against who's that chick? Jessica, she got it. And then I had Lee and Santos. Santos from this card doesn't go.
Yeah.
That was close.
War.
I'm finding Hardy 2-3. What's the word on this?
2-3 KO though?
Yeah, 1,300.
Nice.
I bet KO and I bet 2-3, so not bad.
For the vibes.
Fucking hell, that was back in May, so that's 5 months ago, boys. Time goes fast, G.
I know,
wow.
5 fucking months.
Love to hear it.
What are the odds on this, bro? Oh god.
Oh my god, it's gonna hit, bro. I feel like this is gonna hit. I truly do. Just because of the vibes.
Oh yeah, the fucking vibes.
You should.
Do
all
you
bet
reckon
this.
Hardy can sub her though, or
I do.
Yeah, but that's why I was just matching, and I don't think there's a 2-3.
There's no
combo.
just 2-3. It's gonna take.
You have to make a method, and I'm going with the method that
I agree. It's gonna be a KO because then I'll cash my ladder. I bet
head kick.
Head kick KO. She's gonna kick her in the fucking head. Leon Edwards headshot. Dang. Dan Hardy's fucking wife is gonna get it done.
Yes,
and Zara's gonna cash his parlay. It's simple as fucking that. So
Carly Judy style, bro. 1 second left. Bow.
The way
that was so sick.
Carly
Electric.
Judy's perfect call. Or who was it? Jocelyn Edwards? Oh, she didn't get the head kick though.
Knocked out in round 1.
Fatima Klein.
She got that.
Oh shit!
Holly Holm versus Ronda Rousey.
Yes,
Mm.
sir. We're
But
getting
Team
into
McClime was the one in round 3, yeah.
Yeah. And then there's my girl, Veronica Hardy.
yeah.
Back.
It's already written.
Let's go.
Dan's go.
Are you?
Brogan
Jude,
a
you
midget
wanna
too.
go?
Yeah,
Drew,
yeah.
you gonna go for another?
Of course, since I miss the subs by one all the time, let's miss a sub by none this time. I'm gonna go with mix by sub. What's that? What's the best line I could get on mix
I
by
think it's
sub?
180.
Nice. Yeah, man. This is my degenerate itch getting scratched.
Mix is
Big
gonna get the
pay-per-view,
sub.
bro.
Y'all got any parlays?
Damn, it got cracked.
Y'all got any of those parlays?
Hey, we got 180s over here.
If we're late for a show, that's why I get in my DMs, boys.
Yeah, but I got but ITD is just all right.
You're going vibes though, right? Jude,
Yeah, sub. So yeah, but that number is like not much of a
I
difference.
know it's fucked, but
Dude, I don't even care at that point.
Hardy said she's not leaving it to the judges, boys. It's a lock.
I already bet it too. It's my prop. It's JB's prop of the week. I bet 50.
Prop of the week. Damn.
Prop of the week. I bet 50 to win 1,000 on round 3. Whole
Prop
rack.
of the week.
Give me the rack.
AKA lock of the week.
Give me the rack. Easy money.
All
what
right.
type of rack?
All right. Give me Zalal sub.
Zalal's rack? Sorry.
Give me Farid sub.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
That's my bet.
Wow, the triple sub parlay. If he cashes it, he's a legend in MMA Twitter.
I've done it before. Shout out Ryan Spann, round 1 sub. Shout out Court McGee.
Wow, the double.
Court McGee ran through that boy, fucking Tim Means.
Almost did it with Gomes too, but the boy Czar got it. So this one I'll miss by 1. My boy Czar will cash.
All right.
No, we could cash both of them this time.
How many we got? 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's
sounds like 7 fucking locks.
7 was always the number we hit, right? Like before.
Yeah. The OG
fuck
Parlay Madness.
We have to leave it. OG, we got to leave it like that then.
Yep.
All right, bro. That's it. Boys, these are the locks. Make sure you fucking write them down. Don't moan. Anyway, even if you do, he's scrolling too fast. He's leaving, so he don't give a fuck.
Bro's
moan
checked out.
Moan if you want. That one guy who said that, he's legendary. We mention him every show.
I know, every time. He's like, I don't know how to pause my YouTube video, so fuck you.
Yeah, bro. You're not a real tape studier if you don't know you can change the speed of the fight of the YouTube video.
I know, dude. He's showing the lack of experience.
Yeah, bruv. All right, man. I guess that's it, man. It's Czar's last show. You ain't gonna ever be able to speak to him again in your life. So you better
I might tune in,
give him some roses. Give him the roses and the flowers. If it hits, you gotta come back. It's not how it works, bro.
I'll be back for a guest appearance.
Guest appearance. Come through. Comes back sometime to visit us, bro. Yeah, that's it. So
I'll log in and tape a full card here and there.
Yeah, or just come for the main card or some shit. You know, main event. Main character energy. Just hop through with the main card takes and kick out. You know.
Let's go.
Good luck, boys. It was a good show. 2 hours 28. Classic one. Czar. I don't know where he's going. You can. We've done that segment.
Yeah, I was gonna do it at the end, but we already did it mid show for some reason.
We've done that.
My bad. I called you out.
No.
We've done that segment. So that's it, man. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Let's cash these parlays. Hopefully I cash my max bet. I got a max bet for UFC Rio as well. So yeah, hopefully we can cash that one as well, and then continue this run, boys. We've all been solidly profitable this year. So let's keep fucking doing it. JB, you got anything to say before we kick out?
For my man Czar. Love you, dog.
Sure.
Let's go.
One last one. Appreciate everyone. It was fun. You'll see me soon. Guess something fun.
Bang.